What we
go.
about to be. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Peace to the planets, motherfucking
That's it.
Thursday.
Peace to the
Yeah,
planet.
peace to the planet. It's fucking Thursday. I'm trying to give the
Yo.
bubbles, but I don't get the bubbles. What up? Escape the Matrix all the way from Australia, the down under, where you're trying to escape the Matrix from the down under. What's good, brother? What's up? I know you're not from Australia, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And
What?
you know,
He's not from Australia. You
no,
just
he's
made his
not.
whole line up.
He's from another A country, but I didn't want to dox him like that. And you're just gonna call him Micaiah anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but I want to say Australia. He's from the land down under. If you
Anyway, Justin just be rambling. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by the Trader Shop. We appreciate each and every last one of you guys for stopping by. My name is T Hobbs from the Trader Shop. And of course, I got my man Jay Shields with me, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here to trade the futures markets with us and walk through our losses and our wins. Hopefully we win more than we lose, but that's just not practical. That being said, if you have any questions, please drop them in chat. If this is your first time listening to us, we like to keep a barbershop feel. That's why the show is called The Trader Shop. Please make sure you tip the barbers, aka hit the like and subscribe button. Turn the notification bells on so you get notified every time we go live and or put out a video. That being said, please follow us on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Mine is at the _Trader Shop and at Seals the Gains with no S. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, I'm sorry, with an S. I said with no S, not a Z. But ladies and gentlemen, as we do every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, we will be going over our pre-market plan. So I'm gonna let Justin kick it off because I'm still I got my pre-market plan, but I'm still working on like the volatility index, the dollar, all that type of stuff. So Justin, if you would take us through your pre-market plan, good sir.
All right, I'll go to the hour chart. I'm trying a new layout. But anyway, so what I'm doing today is I'm not long in this market up here. It's another one of those days for me where the market I don't want to say it's overall overextended.
Oh, it's overextended. We on a fucking 20-year record right now.
Yeah.
We doing some shit we ain't done in 20 years. You right. You go ahead and say that. I will not disagree with that. We are overextended like a motherfucker.
It's a little overextended for me. So what I'm looking for right now is damn, who the fuck texted me? So what I'm looking for right now is the same thing I was looking for yesterday from the Bears. It worked out yesterday. I just missed my entry, but we did catch a piece of it. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for any high of day breaks to fail while we're in this massive ass supply zone because there's a lot of supply all up in this area. This is a pretty key area as far as sellers go to try to defend, just because this is a pretty massive swing high that we had on the lower highs that we were making. So I expect for Bears to continue to kind of defend in this area. We could play around. I don't know, but I'm trying to see trap traders up here at the highs and then trying to short the market back down. Target's going to be 43.90 because that level's been deadly for like a couple weeks now. So 43.90 is my level to take profit at, but I don't want to open up any new trades at 43.90 necessarily. Yesterday we had a crazy ass fucking bounce off of this 438 30-minute supply zone. I had it, I talked about it, and I did the thing that I fucking hate, which is I ignored this shit. I completely was like, yeah, it's a level. It's probably not gonna really wreck the market. If I ever say that shit again, Hobbs, fucking slap me through the fucking goddamn computer because I say that shit a lot.
Wait. Hold on. Y'all just need to remember that he said it.
Yeah.
So when I slap him through the computer, it is what it is. It is.
I say that a lot, and then the level ended up fucking working out. Like I don't give precedence to the level, and I'll be like, yeah, man, like it's a level, it's there. I know it's there, but I'm gonna basically ignore it, even though I'm gonna mark it on the chart, and then that shit works out, and then I feel like a dumbass when I look back and like, damn, man.
Can I slap you if you paper traded as well?
No, you can't slap me if I paper trade it. Because if I paper trade it, that means I just wasn't 100% sure. Well, okay, you can slap me if I paper trade it and it works out. How about that?
I'm just slapping you if you don't trade it. Now I'm just stick with that.
Okay, fine. But yeah, so this 30-minute worked out. You can see the long wick, so a lot of buyers are up in here. So I'm curious to see if we come back down here, how buyers and sellers end up reacting. So this is a level that I'm gonna be watching, and then below that is 43.70, which caused 2 bounces in the past. So I'm kind of sticking with this area. If we have a major sell-off, then it is what it is. I probably am not going to really chase that. But yeah, that's pretty much my plan on the day. Hopefully we get some massive moves before Powell starts speaking. So
dope. All right. First of all, good morning, Escape the Matrix, and shout out to my man Cool and Chris in the building. Long time no see. One of my good people, good friends. I call him a friend, right? How it is in social media is like you think people your friend, but like I actually talked to this man on the phone. He got my personal number, all that good stuff. So
was that a shot?
What?
Was that a shot at yesterday's drama?
No, man. Look,
Chris know about yesterday's drama on Twitter.
Look, the funny part is when it comes to that drama, it was funny because somebody said what I've been saying this whole time. I just wasn't gonna put myself out there to get all of that smoke from all the A-team lovers or whatever. But when he blocked me the first time or unfollowed me or said some little slick shit, like I've been saying this shit about this man. So it's just funny that somebody closest to him went off. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, some crypto stuff, don't worry about it. But good morning to you, Cool and Chris. Stopping regardless. How about that? Yeah, facts.
Hey, Escape, don't be mad because you're from Australia and you're from the down under. Like, don't be mad at me for that. Don't do that.
All right. So let me jump into this pre-market plan, man. There's a couple things I want to go over. First and foremost, you guys know I like to lead with the news. The only thing you need to know, well, the two things you need to know, because yesterday the 10-year bond auction. Oh, look, I got the balloon. The 10-year bond.
Put your motherfucking fingers down.
The 10-year bond auction yesterday caused a nice rally in the market, right? Like the bonds is, I don't know why they're important. I mean, I understand why they're important. Like the overall number, the ratio is important. So I think like the higher it goes, the better or something. I don't know. I don't really do much research into it. But the most important thing is at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is why I'm going to be looking to trade earlier than later. I did take a trade in the pre-market. I took the market long at 44.01. I'm trading ES today, but I'm going to give you guys a pre-market plan for NQ. I took the market long at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I was up at like 3. I went to bed at like 6:30. But I took the market long 44.01, targeting 44.17. I was supposed to be targeting 44.10. I hit 44.10 and my greed hit me. But I ended up taking about $700 or $800 on the trade. So I'm more willing to just kind of chill this morning, kind of let things play out, especially if we get that bullshit. But back to the news. Federal Jerome Powell speaks. Fed chair speaks at 2 p.m. Eastern. Now, yesterday he spoke and it was a nothing burger, right? It was a 15-minute kind of punt the ball. And I think today's going to be more of the same, but the market doesn't know that. The market doesn't like uncertainty. So I don't expect the market to do anything crazy while he's speaking, especially if he says nothing. So either way it goes, I'm just going to be very, very patient today. And I just want you guys to be aware of that news. So I don't even know if we'll be streaming. I usually like to get out of here by 11, but because he's speaking, we'll probably stay a little longer. So since Justin went over his ES plan, I'll go over my NQ plan first, and then I'll go over my ES plan as well, because I got a couple little sections that I don't think Justin has in his plan. So I think it's good to just give you guys all the information. So, all right. So on the 4 hour, right, we had this overnight session, the macro, right? Like we can call it whatever we want to. Basically, we're in this range, right? Now you take out this massive drop down to the previous day low on Wednesday at 9 a.m. down to 286. If you just take this candle out of the equation, the range of this low, or the range that we're in, is basically between 335 and the previous day high now at 41775. All right. But the range is getting tighter, which means we're moving higher, right? So every time we come down, we go back up a little higher, right? So that tells me overall bulls are in control of this range. Does it mean that I'm about to long the top of this bitch? Hell no. It means that you need to be aware of what you're doing. Now on the 2 hour, right? We have this 2 hour supply zone, right? On NQ, right? And it was taken back here. We had this big base drop, right? We had aggressive selling. Yesterday, this 2 hour supply zone, we came in here and got a little taste of it. We sold off. We came in here again. We got another taste of it. We sold off even further. But you see how buyers keep coming back. So it would stand to believe, just like Justin is saying over on ES, the same thesis that I have, which is I'm looking to short weak rallies into this area. I didn't even actually write it, but I'll talk about it. But I'm looking to short weak rallies into this area. So as we come up to this day high, we go look to set a new high, something like that. Maybe we get to the top of this range, somewhere where sellers will be trapped. I mean, buyers will be trapped, meaning that they will be looking to trade higher, right? And we can capitalize on that and sell the market down. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I look for a nice break and retest just because of where we are in the range. I understand the market's bullish and all that, but I don't care. I'm not a bear. I'm not a bull. I'm a trader, right? I look for trapped sellers, trapped opposing parties to make money. And that's how I like to trade. So that being said, we can look to short weak rallies into this area and then target the range low at 15,335. All right. Now, if the market chooses to get bullish, I have a couple bullish plans, right? So my first bullish plan is if I miss this trade on the lows, we come all the way down to my area at the range low at 417, then I can look for longs targeting back into this 2-hour zone. So 335 into 385. Now, if the market decides to get very bullish, meaning we break above this structure here, the previous day high, and then we come back down, but we don't come all the way back down. We build structure and we start to make support above the previous day high. Then I'll be looking to long the market after we clear out this liquidity into this daily gap fill. And I'll show you this daily gap here in a second. There's a daily gap fill at 15533, which is where I would like to long to. And there's also resistance at 1556750. Okay. If we get up there and I miss the long, right? These are all scenarios. Then my last plan is to be bearish at this area, right? And I'll look to short the market somewhere in between these two ranges. And I can look to short the market back down to the previous day low at 15417. And it's just validate those gaps. This is the gap that I'm talking about right here. There's a gap fill and this is just a gap from here to here, right? If you look right here, you see a fair value gap right there from 461 right into 530. So that's the daily gap that I'm looking at for the market to fill. So we'll see if it fills it. And I think once we fill it, we might come right back down. So those are kind of my theses. And I hope that whatever. I hope it works out for you guys. I hope it helps. All right.
I'll be right
Daily gap. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So let's jump right into my my ES plan as well. All right. So the ES plan that I have, again, the macro is the same, blah, 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 blah. Justin talked. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let me share my screen in Discord, guys. My bad. You let me go through the whole other plan? All right, there you guys go. Oh, okay, good. I thought you were trading in. Yeah, sweet. All right, cool. So the other side of my plan, right? Just like Justin is saying, above 43.90, if we come back down to 43.90, then I'm 100% looking to trade longs down at this area because we've just held it so well. If we don't hold it, Justin, can you mute your mic, right? Every time I get to talking, oh shit! I
just got back. I'm sorry.
Shit. All right. So above 4390, I'm looking to trade longs if we come back down to this level and we hold, right? If we break through 4390, then the next level again is that previous day low, which is that 4375, where Justin has that 4384 demand zone. I have a 1 hour demand zone sitting at 4375, and you can check that out right here, right? It was formed way back here on November 3rd at 9 a.m., right? I want to see buyers defend this area if we come all the way back down here because they clearly have an interest in this area. So I'll definitely be looking for longs down here. Now, as far as my short positions go, well, that's pretty simple. We're basically at my 30-minute supply zone. I'll show you where that was formed as well. We go back right here on the 30-minute. Okay, right there. I don't know why I have it down so low. It should actually be right here. Sometimes, like, I be fat fingering this stuff with my on my cell phone, and I'll be moving levels and stuff. It's weird. Anyway, the 30-minute demand zone or supply zone sits at 4413, which is basically where price is headed to right now as we speak. So I'm going to be looking to short weak rallies. I'm glad I checked that because I'm gonna be looking to short weak rallies. I had it at 44.10, but it's actually at 44.1325 into this area. So as we come up here, if we break really aggressively and it doesn't hold, like bulls aren't getting rewarded. I'm gonna be looking for that on the tape. Then I'm gonna be looking to short, not the initial push, but the break and then the retest of that price action. I'll be looking to short that. All right. If we get above there, the next area that I'll be looking to short is basically this next 2-hour supply zone. And you can check this right here back on Thursday, September 23rd. This supply zone caused a pretty huge rally or a dump to the downside. So 442675 through roughly about 4439 is where I'd be looking to take the market short again if we come all the way up here. So those are kind of my scenarios, and I don't think I have anything above us from there other than 4,500, which if we get all the way up there, it's been one hell of a day. So those are kind of my thoughts on ES and NQ. I hope that helps you guys out. If you got any questions, please drop them in chat. And good morning, Xavier. Hustle for life. I called out 290. I didn't trade. Scapped me out. So yeah, I think for everybody, including myself, is the psychology of trading is really the part that is like the last part, because I think we all have really good levels when it comes to trading. But the question is, what are you going to do when price gets to that level? Are you going to tell yourself, I'll wait for the next one? Okay, good. Or are you going to say, you know what, fuck this. This is my level. I'm putting this risk on now. I'm going to fully accept this risk with proper size and, let it be, So where I'm trying to get to, and I think that's the next level of trading. I think having confidence in your trading strategy helps you a lot to get past that last hurdle. So all I'm trying to do, man, study, do the work, and then the work will show. So, all right. Escape the Megasure says also that 290 area was the golden pocket on the fib, 50 EMA on the 1 hour, and demand on the one. Yeah, bro, it was literally so many confluences that lined up with this 1 hour. It looks so much better on ES than it did on NQ. 4390 is always a good level, but this 4375 was like perfect. It was perfect on ES, but I wasn't trading ES yesterday. I was trading NQ, and I think I'm just going to exclusively trade one or the other. Like going back and forth is just proven to be a little bit too much. So I'm just going to focus on ES because I like how I can manage my risk a lot better on ES. You good over there, Jay?
Yeah, I'm just close. I had a whole bunch of tabs up. I'm just closing my tabs. Hey,
okay.
I hope that everybody used their reset code if they got one for free from Topstep, because that should expired last night. So
was that a reminder or fucking you're fucked?
You're fucked. You ain't use it. That's what that was. I hope y'all used it. I hope y'all used the fire drill, because that shit expired. My black ass used it, so just saying.
Let's go. Glad you got yours, bro. You got a YouTube channel with audiences that you could have just put in the community tab. Be like, hey man, don't forget.
Yeah,
use this.
I forgot to say something. I used it. I used it last night.
Instead, you come to the channel and be like, "Hey, shit! I hope you got yours, cause I got mine."
Yeah, facts. Hey, look, it's not my responsibility. It's yours. It's your account.
I didn't say it was.
You got to stay on top of your resets when they be giving out. I mean, I'm sure they'll give out another one for free. But on NQ, we're at a key level for me right now. 411.25 is a key level for me on NQ. So this has been acting as a resistance over the past.
It's also my take profit area. I'm just waiting, see if I can't get my full profit target here. I've been in this fucking trade since like 4 o'clock in the morning, and my target was 15,411. And this shit is about to fucking reject right at. See, I'm taking this because this that trading view bullshit. The top of this candle was clearly 4413. Why didn't I get tapped in? Why didn't I get tapped in? It's 411. Now I'm out. I'm out.
Escape says it's so weird. I trade BS all the time, but when I have 3 or more confluence, I hesitate. So stupid.
I hesitate. Yo.
Try sizing down, and then maybe you won't hesitate. Like, that's the only thing I can think about is maybe you hesitate because you're not fully accepting the risk of the money. So, size down. If you trade 2 minis, trade 1 mini. If you trade 5 micros, trade 3 micros. Like, just try sizing down once and just see what happens on one trade, right? Like, I don't think one trade is going to kill you to try to size down and see, like, and just don't hesitate. Be like, fuck, if you normally are used to fucking $500 losses and you hesitate with $500 losses because $500 is a lot of money, size down to half to 250, and then maybe you won't hesitate. And then that way you get 2 trades instead of 1 trade, So, I don't know. You can think about it. You don't have to do it, but that's what I would suggest.
For shizzle,
or figure out the reason why you're hesitating. If you don't want to size down, then figure out another reason why you hesitate. Oh man, this fucking market. I'm trying out a new layout. I got the 30-minute, the 1 hour, and then the 5-minute up, and then I have NASDAQ's 5-minute chart. I'm gonna try that out today.
Oh, like all of you got 4 of the same one, and then 1 NASDAQ chart.
I got 3 of the same ones. So I got 3 ES charts up, and then I got the NASDAQ chart up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing that I noticed is like having them both up really helps, because what I'll notice is sometimes with my 5-minute strategy, one will come into demand or supply before the other, and that'll be just enough for the other one to form new demand at a random level, and then the other one takes, you know what I mean? Like one takes off before the other. I hope that makes sense. Yeah.
No, I know. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen plenty of times.
And I'd be like, man.
My Achilles heel will be like NASDAQ will be at its high and struggling, but ES won't be nowhere near its high. And I'll be like, fuck, man. And then the NASDAQ rejects, and then ES rejects. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Like, you couldn't just get up to your high too.
Yeah, I agree.
Because right now, I think ES is stronger than the NASDAQ right now.
It's hard. It's kind of hard to tell right now.
Well, because ES is above its high, all of its highs. Well, NASDAQ's not above its high from Wednesday, and it's testing Tuesday's high.
Oh, it's not above the previous day high. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, ES is already above all that. So that's one reason why I say it might be a little bit stronger. I mean, it's tomatoes, honestly. But.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's above its highs, but it's struggling, and NQ hasn't got to its highs, but it's 10 points away, right? And ES is only about 4 points above its high and struggling. So a little bit stronger. Yeah. Yeah, they're both kind of struggling at the same time.
But that's what you want to see, though.
Mm-hmm. I like the correlation. I don't care where it is. Boom, 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 boom. 7 minutes till market open. We bullish or bearish, Jay? What you think, man? What you think Jerome Powell about to do to this market, bro?
I don't know. I have no clue.
He said, I don't know. I don't fucking care.
I mean, I hope I don't have to fucking. I shouldn't even say I hope. I'm not going to change.
Hey, I was about to say hope. Nah, ain't no hope. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be here, but my trade evade is, not to be F with. I should be done trading. I'm technically already done trading. I'm up on the day. I don't need to take another trade.
Why don't you use your other account?
I could, but I'm not going to. I want to. I'm okay with putting risk on the table if I see the right trade. I'm not opposed to trading again, even though I'm already up. I just
gotcha.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good morning, Mad.
I usually use that.
Mad Moxie makes it sound like what's that? Mad Max. You ever seen Mad Max? It's a great movie.
Mad Max. You forget, I'm the older one. I've seen everything.
Well, I've only seen the newer one. I've never seen the old version.
But then again, I've never seen the new one, so I saw the old one. He's like, to clarify, I'm not talking about the old fart one.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about the old one. I'm talking about the new one.
Yeah,
they're apparently coming out with a new one.
And I think that's why I thought I thought it was a dude. I didn't know it was a girl. Not because, you look any type of way, because I don't know what you look like, but it's because... Mad Moxie reminds me of Mad Max.
But is Moxie a boy name?
But Max is. When I heard Mad Moxie, it sounds like Max. Yeah. So when I said it, I don't know if Moxie's a girl name. I've never heard anybody named Moxie. You know anybody named Moxie?
I do not.
Okay. I don't know what gender Moxie is. Like, I have no idea. I don't think that's a name.
Mad Moxie be a name, right?
What do you get your name from? Where do you come up with your YouTube name, or is that your actual name, Mad Moxie? You can tell us.
Like
matter of fact, everybody tell us where they got their YouTube name. Escape the Matrix. Xavier Hayes, I'm assuming that's your actual name. Hustler for life.
She said, "I thought Moxie was girly."
Yo, it could be girly, but in my brain, when I see Mad in front of Moxie, it sounds like Mad Max, which is a movie that I grew up watching. Right, so to most people, it probably is. Moxie probably is girly. To me, it's not. Or it's not, it has no gender when I hear the word Moxie. Like if the word Moxie by itself, probably girly. But if I see Mad Moxie, it reminds me of that movie.
What man have you ever heard with the name Moxie?
I said it's genderless. I literally said it has no gender to me. I didn't say that it was manly or, reminds me of female. My real name is Jayhawk. Duh. No, it's not Jayhawk. Moxie means determination. I've got Mad Moxie. Okay. See,
I got Mad Determination.
Mad Determination. I love it. See, now I love your name. That's dope. I like that. I really like that. That's very clever. Xavier Hayes says, yeah, pretty much Xavier's name is Xavier. Like, there's no need for you to explain, bro. You've already given away all your secrets. In crypto, we call this doxing yourself. You dox yourself, Xavier. We can all go Google you and try to fuck up your credit score.
I'm pretty sure there's like 1,000 Xavier Hayes in the world.
No, bro. There's only one that comes to the trader shop.
All right, we'll figure out your IP address through your YouTube. It'll be all good. We'll find out where you work.
That's some justice shit. He meant that shit.
I hope you're on a VPN, motherfucker.
Yeah, I hope you got a VPN, cuz.
I'll find you. He said, "Man,
I'm about to change my shit." Hey, bro, look. I told my son, he came in here one day. He was like, Jeremiah Hobbs. I was like, bro, you doxing the hell out yourself right now. But low key, that's exactly how I came across. Like when I first came to YouTube, right? I was in crypto, and I started watching my crypto journey, Rodney, because he was hating on my bag with Saitama. That's a whole different story, but. My name was Tavares Hobbs. Like, that's my other YouTube channel. It was like, I didn't know that it was a thing that people gave themselves nicknames. So when I came in there, that's how he used to refer to me. He like, okay, Tavares Hobbs. I'd be like, why is he calling me by my full name? I was like, oh, all of us got nicknames. I didn't know we were using nicknames. So then I changed my shit to my nickname.
He's showing his oldness.
Yeah, I didn't know YouTube. I didn't know you're supposed to use nicknames. I didn't know. Nobody told me. There's no rule book to getting into YouTube. You find out when you get clowned. I got clowned, right? It's like, bro, you using your whole government. Well, mine came from my prior profession. Yeah. Oh, hustler for life. Oh,
yeah.
If I had to guess, what profession could Hustler for Life be referring to as his prior profession? He was
selling bootleg DVDs at the barbershop.
I did that too. I used to sell bootleg porn DVDs in my first year in the military. Oh, them boys was I was slanging them motherfuckers like dope, bro. It was crazy because then you find out what weird fetishes people got.
Oh God!
They'll hit you up like you sell it. Imagine if you selling dope but you don't sell ecstasy. So somebody like hit you up, be like, "Hey man, can you give me some oxy or some ecstasy?" I'm like, "Bro, like I sell weed, man. What are you talking about?" But like I'd be selling like regular movies at first, but like the movies wouldn't sell. Like people would buy them every now and then. But once my boy told me he had unlimited access to the the X-rated stuff. Oh boy! Oh, we selling off like that. All right, let's go. Market's open. Let's get it. God. But once he told me he had access to the X-rated stuff, they was like, "Bro, can you get them midgets?" What?
Oh my god,
Hey,
bro.
cause you got them. You got any disabled people? I'm like, bro,
Yeah, bro,
what is wrong with y'all, bro? I'm like, I mean, I could check, but
bro,
like, you got some of that. Look,
I
you
heard of
got
that
some of
shit.
that. You got some of that butt stuff. Like, I was like, bro, this is so weird. All right, we just got that tap of the previous day high on NQ, and you can see we just got allergic to that real quick. 30-minute supply zone, super allergic to 4413. And you can look at the tape, and this is very well supported. So I think it goes without reason to say that it's okay to look for shorts on a pullback, especially if we break below 4401. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, we're coming back into VWAP right now. Wow, what a rejection at open.
Yeah, I'm glad I got out of that position.
A lot of selling here at the lows. See if it breaks.
4417, my ass.
Yeah, bro. I unfortunately knew people who was into people without legs and arms and
bro, all that stuff, bro.
I was like, what?
They be into everything, bro. Some people got some really weird fetishes, bro. Like,
that's weird shit.
They just want to see feet. People do stuff with feet. I'm like, bro, I got the regular stuff. Like, I got the regulars. Yeah, I got the Look, I got the Brazilians. I got the, the A Street Latina stuff. I got that stuff. Anybody want the regular stuff? Like, I feel like that's the regular stuff,
No.
Oh, we getting aggressive this morning. Let's get it. What did Powell say? What is Powell gonna say today? They like, we don't care. We ain't for it. All right, so we coming into this little 5-minute demand zone over here on ES. I want to see how we react to this area right here. All right, that was the sell-off right into VWAP. See if we can't get a retest of this sell to see if, obviously these sellers are angry. Let's see if they're true sellers though. See if they want to hold price down.
Yeah, let's see. They're coming for it though right now. It's just scary. I'm scared.
Justin scared. Can't be no bitch. You can't be no bitch.
I just want price to come back up.
Me too. That's all I want.
I'm gonna sit here and wait for it though.
That's what you're telling yourself right now?
There's nothing else to do. I mean, you can short it down here. Whoa. NQ just got a huge bounce.
I'm watching them both.
Okay, yours does. Okay, I thought I was tripping. I didn't even see it bounce up like that because ES is fucking not getting that bounce. So good job, NQ. Bring ES back up with you. That was nuts. Escape said, "Let's go." Hopefully, you're talking about the market and not his prior profession. Because if that's what you're talking about, then we're gonna have to have a talk, Escape. Oh fuck! Here comes NQ again, coming down.
Yeah, because ES did not participate with that bullshit
at all.
ES like, bro, where you going? They said down, bro. Damn, they cooking this zone. Woo,
we coming down. Oh, here comes
congratulations if you tried to short that shit. If you shorted that shit at open, congrats. Damn. This is my area here at 4402 that I'm looking for longs here. Well, we got a lot of buying coming in here. Let's see if buyers can really push this price, because I think this is the first area we want to defend here.
Yeah, maybe. My ass is gonna remain short bias like a motherfucker. They're loading up supply above us. It's ridiculous. And there's very little demand. These orders are like, yeah, come fill me. Come fill me.
Say that one more time, just.
Oh, never mind. That was a very good pause moment right there. I just realized what I said. Don't fill me. Don't fill me.
One more time, bro.
That was a pause moment.
One more time. Say it just the same way you said it. Just like that. Just say it one more time.
Okay. I don't get stuffed. I do the stuffing. So.
Okay, big time sellers, bro. Hey, whoever's selling the market, they been waiting on this shit all week. They like, bro, I cannot wait till you come up here to 44.13. Give me all of that liquidity. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Selling shit. The market has been on a 8-day run. First time this has happened in 20 years. We closed green 8 days in a row. We gotta close red today. Like it's written. It's law.
Yeah.
Law.
Till Powell comes in and saves the market. He's like, I want this streak to continue.
Okay, there goes the break of structure. Let's see. Come on down, baby. Come on down to 43.90. Let's see what's up. Woo! Shit. Bro, look at all of this liquidity above. Let me show you guys the tape. Are you long? 15380. Okay.
Escape. What makes you want to go long there? Just out of curiosity.
He's at VWAP. Demand 5-minute demand zone. Nice area. I think it's a nice area to start a long position with smaller size. I don't agree from the tape standpoint because I am not looking at NQ's tape, but ES's tape says you better not long this shit. Let me show you.
This is a moving train and it's coming down.
Look at this fucking tape.
Yeah.
Man, they're moving some shit out the way though, so let's see. Like I said, I like this area potentially, but again, I'm not looking at buyers or sellers. Let's check NQ here. Oh.
What going on? Wait. Oh, NQ's chopping on the way down. ES just fucking sold. That motherfucker said nope.
Yeah, NQ looks a lot better for longs.
Yeah, it's looking like we could be at least on the 1 hour. It looks like new supply is forming on the 1 hour on ES. So
ES is not fucking playing, bro.
ES is coming down. ES is coming down.
Oh, just give me a shot, man. Just come back, pick your boy up. This is the type of selling I like right here. This gets me excited. This means that as long as we don't consolidate for the next 4 hours after this, I'm excited. Right? Like this gives me warm and fuzzies. Because this just means it's gonna be an easy money day. Easy money day. Because whoever is selling this market up here, there's no way. I feel like all the people that were been buying all week, and this is just the way I'm looking at this, is they're exiting their positions before Powell speaks. Or even better, they know what Powell's gonna say. So they're like, nope, I don't think so. And CPI is on Tuesday. Yeah, this is a straight murder, kill. Wow, what a fucking sell-off. I love it. There was no warning for this sell-off. This shit was like, open, dump this shit. Like, you ain't getting no retest. Either you're in or you're out. We going down. Damn. All right, just come on back up to 44.10, man, so we can short this shit, bro. I mean, we already dropped below VWAP in 3 candles. 15 minutes. That's nuts.
Yeah.
This 15-minute candle was freaking amazing. Like, this was impressive. It ain't even been 15 minutes yet.
Nope, it's been 10 minutes. It's been fucking 10.
Damn. This market just sold off 20 points in 10 minutes. Yesterday, we stood in consolidation for 3 hours. Okay. All right.
You think this market is playing?
Yeah, you think it's a joke? You think it's a game? Ooh.
Yeah, this is pretty wild.
Yeah, this is very interesting. I like it though. I like the volatility. I like that we chosen a direction right out the gate. Let's see if oh my god, we're still selling.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'll see y'all after lunch. This shit crazy. This is one candle. One 15-minute candle. Oh my gosh. Hey, Patrick lost Patrick lost like 30 grand yesterday or 8 grand or something like that. That man probably made about $100,000 this morning.
I hope so.
Damn.
Make his fucking money back.
Crazy. It's crazy. Woo.
All right. Looks like we're about to potentially get a relief bounce. It's a potential.
4396 has to hold. If it don't hold, this shit coming down. This is one freaking candle, bro. One 15-minute candle. This is nuts. You couldn't even buy puts that fast. People couldn't even load it to puts that fast. It's like, damn.
Yeah, now
imagine the premiums going crazy at open, bro. Crazy. All right, NQ's popping back up to retest VWAP.
Yeah, listen, we gotta come back up, right? Right,
bro. If we eat this whole 15-minute candle back up, I'm gonna fucking faint. I'm gonna be like, bro, that's all the price action we were waiting on yesterday. All right, ES is popping into another 5-minute demand zone. We just tapped the bottom or the top of this gap fill here. Close this gap down at 4396. Same thing on NQ. Tap this little gap fill right here, this little 5-minute demand zone. Tapped it, popped right back up. I'm just at this point, I'm trying to take it all in, right? Like for me, I got pink boxes for a reason. These are my buy zones, but the market's just a little too crazy right now.
I got pink boxes for a reason, motherfucker.
Huh?
Nothing. Just your pink box. Ugh, sounds gross. You got a pink box?
Yes, I have a pink box on my chart. I have a buy box. Is that better?
That's a buy box is on a sell box up there at the top.
I was about to change the color if you give me a second.
Well, I think you're. Oh, it's alien gray now.
Oh my god! Focus on your charts, motherfucker.
He got an alien. He got an alien gray box in his pink box. Ooh.
This guy.
All right, I'm looking for a pullback. I'm looking for this rally to hopefully fail, but we'll see what happens. That was some aggressive ass selling, though. Some aggressive ass selling. I'm gonna need to see this motherfucker come back up. God damn.
Buyers are really loading up down here. Really loading up.
Yeah, this is a nice little
Ooh, NQ is gone. Right back up.
This is a nice little nice little scalpy scalp back to the upside if you took it. I said longs might be stepping in here. I was right, so don't slap me. This is not the trade I want to take. I ain't paper trading either. I want to take the short because all that fucking strong ass selling that came in. I want to see if sellers can defend it.
They got all of that strong selling, and we still didn't officially break character. We didn't have a change of character. We broke some structure, but we needed to get below this 4390 level. To me, anything above 4390 is still valid longs.
Well, yeah, I mean, we broke. I guess we broke 4402. That was a pretty major swing in the market. So, yeah,
I'd agree. As I said, we broke some structure. We broke 3 structures in fucking 2 candles. That's pretty egregious. But for me, I feel like above 4390, we're still bullish. I think that's where that change of character, break of structure really kicks off, and that's subjective. Like it's not an objective opinion, right?
Yeah. You know, one thing that I noticed yesterday when I was watching the tape, when I don't know if it's just because I don't know if it's just because it's hindsight and I know what's gonna happen, but when I rewatch the tape, I feel like everything moves so much slower than when the market's actually open. And maybe it's just because I don't think it's the emotions. I just think it's the uncertainty versus certainty. Like
Facts.
I know for certain what's about to happen compared to here. It's just like, well, we could go up, we can go down. You know, it's uncertain. So everything feels like it's moving a lot faster than what it actually is moving.
Yeah, and I think what helps with that is planning, right? Like planning to, and we're looking like we're trying to build structure here on the 5 minute to go for a drop base drop, and then officially break below 43.90, which I'd be completely okay with. But I think I think for me I think having that plan and being comfortable not trading until you see your plan truly take place is where not only you just forget about the market, like to me the market's moving, but it's not moving for me, right? Like that selling that came in made me feel good, not because I'm in the trade. It made me feel good because that tells me that sellers are trying to take control. So if we come back up to my box, right, I know that I can feel comfortable taking that trade and risking 3 points. Like to me, the trade in my head is enter at 44.10.50, put my stop above 44.13, and take that 3 to 4 point risk, right? That's my trade. Unless we build structure right here, if we build structure here and we drop further, then my next trade idea is going to be take the market short at 43.96, put my stop above 44.01, which means that I need to lower my my risk as far as like my size so that I can take on this trade, right? Here, I don't need to lower my size. I can play 2 minis and risk, 4 points. I'm okay with that. But here, I'll need to lower my risk to risk like 5 or 6 points or lower my size. So that's kind of how like I stop worrying about what the market is doing right now because I know I'm not going to trade that. Do I know I can make money? Yeah, I know that. But I'm waiting to see certain things play out that I know that by back testing, I'm confident that these things will work out. So
Yeah.
I start to get shaky when I get into a trade that I know I didn't wait for certain things to happen, right? Like if those things happen, then I'm uncomfortable in a trade. So I just try to wait for my things to print out, right? So.
Yeah. All right, we could be getting another potential bounce right here. We just absorbed some orders on the book, some new buyers, but could just be making our way down. I want us to come back up, so that's why I'm kind of rooting for the Bulls to at least bring us back up. But it looks like we may have already had that failed rally, and we're about to get that continuation to the downside, which will suck, but whatever.
It won't suck. It just means we're building more structure. Eventually, the market's going to come back up to one of these rally areas. Right now, we're building more structure. You could have taken that short. You saw the rejection. You could have easily taken that short, but you're waiting for something.
It wasn't in my plan. So
yeah, it wasn't in your plan. So it doesn't suck. It's just all right. Cool. Market's moving. That's it. Because I think when we start categorizing the shit like, oh man, I missed it, that's when you start to build that FOMO. So when we finally come down into consolidation, which we know is going to happen, we know if this sell-off continues, this market's going to sell off 20, 30 points. And then at the end of it, it's going to consolidate for like an hour. And then we're going to find ourselves trying to buy the pullbacks of the consolidation, get wrecked inside of the consolidation. Market's going to finally take off. It's going to come back up to one of these structures. And then it's going to dump again. And we're going to be like, damn, we wasted all those trades in that area when we could have just waited for the trade that we planned for. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to wait for the trade that I'm planning for. And the trade that I'm planning for is either here or here. And due to the fact that I'm watching the tape and I see at 44.10, they slapped 264 orders up there and that liquidity block isn't moving. At 44.05, that liquidity block's not moving, 366 orders. They not moving that shit. So they standing on that. That tells me that we're probably going to build structure here and go lower. Or if bulls get aggressive, they'll come up there and try to test that liquidity, which I'm completely okay with because I'm rocking with whoever sold the market right here. I'm on A team today.
You on the A team today?
Yeah, I'm on the A team. The A team. All right, I'm gonna go get something to eat real quick, man. Yes. Market's not in an area where I want to trade.
Fucking boring. I think that's a problem. I think the market's fucking boring. I guess trading's supposed to be boring.
Trading is boring, but it's very lucrative. So get used to being bored.
It is lucrative, but it is also very, very boring. Yeah. What's up, chat? Y'all being quiet as fuck. How about y'all wake the fuck up and talk to me? Because I'm bored. I need some entertainment. I need some help. Give me some milk. Come back up to 44.05. Somebody give the market some milk too. This motherfucker can come back up. It needs to be revived. Give it a fucking sensu bean or something. God damn, this market looking deader than Yamcha right now. If y'all get the DBZ references, fucking laying on their ass, fucking getting chopped up like motherfucking Krillin. Got him again. Got him again, coach. Got him again. I feel like this market's about to come down. I don't even know. I think at this point it's probably a good time to start looking for longs. Not in this area though. I don't want to long like. I'm looking for longs like down here. I'm not looking for longs anywhere else. I don't even care about this level because I don't. God, I said I don't care about the level, but I'm gonna say this. I'll watch 43.90, but I don't know if it's gonna be a high quality trade there. It's looking like we're starting to struggle here though. Looks like we got a nice lower high being put in. The market's kind of struggling to move below 439,450, and also NQ is an area of support. So something else to really note here. Let me see. Actually looks like ES is kind of bouncing off that same area of support as well. You can see it on the 30-minute where we got this is kind of like that ultimate swing lowish kind of area where we kind of consolidated, found buyers, rallied. So kind of makes sense that we're struggling right here. Just energy today, really making my day. Yeah, Jayhawk. I'm trying to get my power level over 9,000.
Oh, did we have that liquidity sweep? I think I'm gonna take
No, we didn't get it. We didn't really get a liquidity sweep, but we are at an area of support on ES and NQ, and we're starting to get that bounce coming out. We had a nice inverse head and shoulders actually. If you look at it on the you'd have to go to a lower time frame to see it or the chart. Hey, Jayhawk, 1,500. That's where my power level's at. Goddamn.
What do you say?
He said my power level's at 1,500, and I said I'm trying to get my power level to over 9,000.
What's up? Oh, is that like a Pokemon shit or something?
Nah, it's Dragon Ball Z.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we're getting a rally. Finally, the market's coming back up. NQ is looking vastly stronger than ES on this rally back up. It's already back above its VWAP. So I think
NQ. What?
Yeah, NQ's going nuts. He said longs work. Yeah, they do.
Jeez.
Yeah, so what I want to see now is I want to see NQ fail at the same time that ES is hopefully going to fail as well. But NQ did just fucking eat this shit up for fucking breakfast.
NQ ran back to that box, bro.
Yeah, NQ came back up aggressively. A lot of long just stepped back up into the market. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Damn, this shit's still going. It's like no resistance at that box.
Yeah, they just flipped this 30-minute candle green. That's nuts. That's nutty.
Well,
that's nutty. I'm assuming Escape the Matrix, you got back in long, or you just had a really long stop and it worked out.
Well, he usually plays the larger account, so he can risk a lot more. But NQ's ES is not following this train.
Oh, he said we'll look for shorts. I am out. He held it that whole time. Yeah. Hey, that's a crazy hold, my brother. That's a good hold.
Yeah, because NQ's rejecting that shit immediately.
Yeah. This
ES showed no strength whatsoever.
I think ES is still gonna come back. Well, I shouldn't say I think. I'm hoping.
Not why NQ is getting rejected. Let's see if NQ gets rejected here.
I mean, ideally, I want to see NQ go for the high again, while ES is not at its high. That's what I would like to see ideally.
NQ seems like a better short right now.
Yeah, for room wise, I agree with that. It's much higher. NQ lost his ever loving mind. God damn. Find it on NQ. Jesus Christ. fucking 21-point candle. Let's try to come back down though. You know, looks like ES is struggling as well.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my chicken out the microwave.
You got fried chicken? Oh, he's gone. Oh my god. All right. ES is still pumping. NQ is still pumping. So I'm just waiting for one of these levels to get hit. This motherfucker NQ is going nuts. God damn, y'all NQ fiends are eating. Jesus. Look at this big ass doji candle on the 30-minute. That is fucking wild. Let me look at NQ's tape real fast. Yeah, NQ had some big selling going on that did not get rewarded. But the difference between NQ and ES was NQ, there was buying all the way down. Like there was little rallies that were getting sold into, compared to NQ or ES had like no rallies. Like it was just straight up selling. And then we came down and got straight up selling, and then we just bounced. That's the big difference between the two. But looks like ES is pushing for another leg higher. NQ's pushing for another leg higher as well. What up, Makai? Morning. Good morning. But yeah, it looks like they're both pushing for another leg up. So let's see. A lot of these sellers are getting stopped out right now. So see if the sellers reload.
NQ? What the fuck? NQ lost his damn mind right now.
Yeah, but sellers are trying to defend 4405. There's 400 orders at 4405, and there's a heavy delta there as well. So that is right now my level of interest. That's my area of interest right now. And like I said, at the same time, I want to see NQ testing its highs, because I think those will correlate together.
I think you need to take a look at the rest of the stock market.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure the rest of the stock market is ripping right now. I mean, if these two are ripping, then that would only make sense.
NQ is damn near about to get above its high.
Yeah.
This shit ripping.
Yeah, ES is ripping too. The speed of ES is also picking up as well. Just something to note. ES's tape is moving much faster than it was before to the upside. So yeah. And that doesn't mean we can't sell off though.
It means that this is exactly the scenario you want to see to get ready to short this shit.
Yep. I just hope that it doesn't happen right here. I wanted to come up just a little bit more. I wanted to fill your orders. I wanted to fill your box. Fill his box.
Yeah, I want to get short up at 44.10. But NQ got up here so fast that I don't know if ES can make it up there.
Well, my thing is like if ES makes it up to 44.10, NQ is gonna be fucking probably at that 45 minute supply zone. I don't know if I'm interested in shorting the market at that point.
No, NQ's already damn near through it.
No, well, I got a 45-minute supply at 443.25.
Oh no, I'm talking about my 5-minute supply zone.
Well, I want NQ to break its high a day. So my plan is if NQ's breaking its high a day, and at the same time we're testing this 4405 level where I'm seeing a whole bunch of passive orders on the tape right now. If we're testing those at the same time and we're failing to move higher, I want to look to take the market short. That's kind of my plan right now. Okay, Escape's finally answering my question from earlier. I thought you forgot. He said, your question why I got long. We are so bullish overall. Oh, here comes the push. Hold up a second. That was a strong push right there into that level. Let's see what happens. They just broke it with bullish fucking intent.
And they added liquidity underneath.
And they added the liquidity underneath. That is true too. Oh, and we just popped. Oh, yeah. My thesis might be cooked, but I don't. We could still fail here. That was very, very strong. Liquidity. There's a lot of sellers that just hit the ask right there, and they're coming back up. This might have been the liquidity. That might have been a liquidity grab to go lower. I was not ready for that shit though. See if we come back up and try again, because a lot of times we'll do this once and then we'll come back up and try again. If not, then fucking good on anybody who fucking reacted to that fucking short. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so trade idea was spot on. The trade idea was spot on.
Can I slap you now or later?
I guess you could slap me now. I did not.
You guess. You literally just called out exactly what was going to happen, and when it happened, you was like, "I wasn't ready for that."
I wasn't ready for that. I didn't even have my trading screen on.
How was you planning on trading at 44.05?
I didn't see this shit coming, and I was fucking reading Escape from Matrix.
There's always a liquidity sweep. Always.
Yeah, that shit was wow. Well, see if we come back up. That's all I really can wait for at this point. God damn. That was aggressive. That was egregious.
Yeah, I took the market short at 44.0250. I'm about to cut this shit as soon as we break structure too.
Yeah, I want to see if we come up one more time, but we might not though. That was egregious. Jesus.
All right, I'm at break even. I can't lose on the trade. We come back up, I'll re-enter. Matter of fact, I'm gonna lock in a couple points.
What a fucking failure by NQ.
Yeah, but we ain't through the woods yet. We got to break through this area aggressively. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it off right there. We acting like little bitches down here.
On the 1 minute, it's looking like we could be forming an inverse head and shoulders.
Mm-hmm. That's where that inverse could be at. That could be that liquidity sweep before we go back up. I took 300, so I'll take it. Just trying to pad those stats for the day. I should have got in right at 44.05 because I know that's that exact same level that we sold off from yesterday. And that's where I wanted to trade too. I was hoping we came all the way up to the box, but as soon as I saw NQ reject, I was like, I'm in. As soon as I saw that liquidity sweep fail, I was like, I'm in. I was like, bro, you was literally calling it out.
Yeah.
Ten micros running. All right, cool.
So I'm gonna see if we pull back here.
I think I'm done trading. I don't need to trade anymore. I'm good. I'll trade again tomorrow. Maybe I'll go have some fun on Apex. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll close this account and go over to my Apex account and go have a little fun. Let's go big or go home with the Apex, baby. All right.
Yeah, right now we're struggling to go any lower. So
that's why I sold. I saw that. All that selling and hit the bid. We should have tanked, and we didn't. I was like, nope. I'm not waiting for the next leg down. I'm out. And that's the beauty, I think, of playing ES and playing with larger side, like just playing with the two minis, because I only need two or three points. I don't need much. I'm cool with $200-300 a trade. I'm good with that. Looks like it's about to come down. It's trying.
Yeah, it is trying.
If it pulls back, I might re-enter. Yeah, that liquidity squeeze, bro. You can't be afraid of that motherfucker. That's the one. That's the bat signal, really. When you see that motherfucker, you should be thinking, "Oh, my trade idea is about to work." But a lot of times we'll scare away. They'll be like, "Oh, we about to rip. We about to rip." That's exact. If you think psychology, that's exactly what the market wants you to think.
Yeah.
And then down here, if the true intention is to go higher, which looking at the tape, I don't think so. But if the true intention is to go higher down here, then you would expect some type of aggressive push down to scare out, to chop out all of those. Basically, it's a trap game. Like Carmine said in his video, like whoever is in the most pain, the motherfuckers that's in pain right now that push this candle down is all the people that tried to get long on that breakout above VWAP. Cook their ass. That's all you heard. And now the question is, are they going to continue to stop out? And we're going to get that momentum when we break these lows, because if they got long at the highs, all of their stops are sitting right here at these lows. Guess what the market's about to do? Market's about to cook their ass. They are screaming right now. Oh, my wife said I'm driving her crazy. It must be because I'm eating and talking. I'm sorry, baby. I love you. I love you. Apex only accept credit card? No, they accept debit. On 1 minute, same hold every time. Ooh, NQ dropping like a fucking rock. Hey, baby, I'll mute.
We're about to break this level. We about to break this level and go lower. Let's see if we get the selling follow through here.
This is the last chance to be a bull. Calling all bulls.
Damn,
shit's about to go down. I was about to say, if we clip 43.90, stand the fuck by, baby. We selling all day.
We're coming through all this.
We selling all day. Damn, I should have held. Let's go. I'm cool with it though. I accepted the risk and I accepted the profit. I'm good with that. I don't need nothing else. But this is dynamic and I love it. I'm glad I read the market right though. And that's all I'm happy with. I'll take my little 3 points to get the fuck out. I sold because I didn't want to give up no profits on the day. But NQ, baby girl. Hey, check out this motherfucking supply zone though. Look. I thought this shit wasn't holding. Look at this. Look at the gray box. Gray box for the win, baby. And the pink box. You could have got long at the pink box, then got short at the gray box. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I got short right here at 44.02, right on this pushback down. I should have been short up here at 44.05. Justin was calling that shit out. And I was watching it happen live on the tape. I'm like, why am I not short? Why am I not short? I was like, nope, I'm getting short. That's it. I'm not even thinking about it. But 43.90 is the last stop for bulls. This is it right here. And it don't look good on the tape. That's for damn sure. I think the speed of the tape and the aggressiveness of Bookmap scares you.
No, like I said, I wasn't ready to trade. I think it just happened real fast, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not blaming nobody, but I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it. But I called it out.
Be ready for this retest in the 4,400. One more test before we go lower. That's my next trade area. 43.98. Where this gray box is right here. Let me take this one off. Like kind of like I expected. I didn't think ES would come all the way back up here, but NQ did, no problem. But I'm looking for one more tap of VWAP before we go lower. Because I think 43.90 will pick up some bulls down here. That was 1,700 lots, followed by 1,300 lots, 469. You know how much fucking money that is? I don't, but it's a lot. My wife gonna kill me when she come home. She hate when I talk and chew.
I don't think we're coming back up. I think this is the failure. Well, we might come back up higher.
Well,
we may
retest. Go ahead, brother. I was
What
gonna say we got fucking 5 hours, bro. We're coming back up. The volatility in the morning makes you feel like you've missed all opportunities. But let's be real. This market is probably going to sell all the way back down to 43.75, and at that point, I'll be looking to long the market. This is right in our pre-market plan. At 43.90, I'd be looking long the market, but I would want to see this false breakout first. Like I want to see that liquidity sweep, that strong liquidity sweep of this key level. I want to see that. I want to see that break down, trap a whole bunch of sellers that are late to the party trying to long short this even further because they're like, oh, it's gonna dump all day. I fuck around and find out. Like 43.90 ain't no joke. So I'm not gonna touch it unless we get a push out and then a retest, and then I'll take it long. But if this fails, then I'll be looking at the 1 hour supply zone to hold.
One lot NQ is $100,000. Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, is it $100,000? Yeah, well, 1,700 lots on ES is a lot of money too. I can guarantee you that. I don't know how much it is, but it's a lot. Somebody sold. It was almost 4,000 or 5,000 lots. Look at 43.99, 3,766 more sellers came into the market than buyers. That's just the delta. That's not including the total transaction at that area, which was over 30,000 or 40,000. It was almost about 40,000 transacted at that area. So 4,400 was key to say the least.
Yeah. Looks like we're slowing down on price here. I am not looking to long this.
He said, I am not.
Yeah. I think a lot of people would see the double bottom here on the 1 minute, or you can even see it on the 5 minute and think it's a good long. And it's not a bad long, but I don't see any reason to long based off of the tape with buyers. There's not, like we were talking about earlier. There's the sellers aren't really off sides down here yet. There's nothing trapped, nothing telling me I should get into this.
There's no edge
Bounce. Can you trade this and can it work out? 1,000%. I just think that it's not in the buyer's favor just yet to be trying to trade this long, but it could work out though. Just this is not for me. We could push out of this. I wouldn't be mad about it at all. I just push us back into, like you were saying, 4,400 and see what we do there. But
I mean, for me, I look at this area a little differently. I just look at it like it's a quality area just because it's key for bears to hold or bulls to hold. I wouldn't trade it because of the current trend of the market. I 100% agree with you, but I understand why people would look to long it here, and that's why we're finding a few more buyers. It's just not for me. Like you said, it's not your trade. So it's a trade that I had in my pre-market plan to potentially long the market at 43.90, but I was thinking if we came down here, stair step down, we lollygag down to this area, then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll long this. We came down this motherfucker with aggressive authority. So that changes things, right? That's when you gotta adjust the play in the huddle. If they blitzing, right? And we running, a pass play. I mean, we running a run play right up the middle, and they blitzing up the middle. Then I can't run that play. I gotta adjust. I need to run a screen or something, or fire Justin Fields. Sorry, I'm hurting.
That motherfucker tried to throw the ball to save his life. I mean, I think with this, like, you could definitely make money long in it. You just got to understand that this, in my opinion, is more than likely going to be short-lived. Yeah, like you're just not going to get a lot out of this move.
Yeah, so, understand that it's a scalp.
Yeah, you could definitely scalp this. I mean, if you would have scalped it, if you would have bottom ticked it, you'd be up like 5 points right now. You get out, but just not for me.
Yeah, I missed a 12-point move. I could have easily target. I think I got it. I think I was like you too, like a little bit. Like my emotions were super high, and like that shit scared me. So when I got in, it was like I was kind of like how like you up on a day and you so nervous to give back that bread.
Mm-hmm.
So once you see it go green, it's like, just get me out. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I felt. Like I didn't go in with an official target, and so once I got in, it was like, fuck. I should have been targeting 43.90 though. In hindsight.
Yeah. Journal that shit. I'm be journaling this motherfucker.
1,000%.
Opportunity like a motherfucker. It's all good though. I hate my I don't know. I've been really trying to dissect my trading a lot lately. Yeah. And like
you doing the work.
Day, I feel like I'm getting a lot better, and like I'm not I think I'm finally properly using the tape and seeing what I want to see on the tape. Like I think if this was last week, I'd be in this long right now, fucking sweating. And trying to get back up to fucking 4404. I'd be up in this trade, but right now I know like this trade could it work out? Yeah, it could. But
look how much stress. Look how much stress trading this would have caused compared to if you just shorted the market on a pullback, right?
Well, that too, but I feel like the probability of this working out is just a lot lower, right? Like we have to work in probabilities too. Like, yes, the market's 50-50. Mm-hmm. But the probability of this working out to me is low. Like, yeah, it could work out. And sure, like, I'm sure there are people in here hoping that this goes, but I think it's a low probability trade until the tape tells me otherwise, right? Like, 43.90 is a level I would look to long. And I agree with you. I think it's a high quality area to look for longs based off of, past participation.
Exactly. But today's participation?
Current participation? Yeah. Hell no. What we see currently?
Due to the current market conditions, I don't think that you should be touching longs right now. Like, just so you guys know, so you understand what we're talking about, right? I'm gonna pull up Bookmap and maximize your screen because this can change at any time. But currently, what we're looking at is if I go just go back, and if you don't know what any of this means, don't worry about it. I'll explain it to you on a different date. If you don't know what any of this means, that's fine. The only thing you really need to know is these red big ass bubbles right here are aggressive sellers. See how many green bubbles you see inside of this selling? None.
Well, not only that, but look how small the bubbles are.
Look how small the green bubbles are compared to the red bubbles, right? Yeah. And if I just hover above these lots, we're talking 970 in volume, 500, 500, 200, 500. Look at this one, 1,754 lots. Now you got to ask yourself, could these be people selling out of their positions that bought down at the bottom? Sure. Or are these aggressive new sellers? I don't know the answer to that. But what I do know is until buyers step back into this market, I will not be long in this shit. Until they can prove to me, again, it's the same thing on NQ. I know you guys trade NQ, and I haven't even looked at NQ all day, but I'm telling you, looking at the chart, you're gonna see the opposite. Kind of the opposite on NQ because of the liquidity, right? The liquidity is a lot lower on NQ. So you see how we got these aggressive buyers that come in on NQ, but look at the selling. Like, look at this aggressive ass selling. Like, these are massive lots on NQ, like massive. 278 lots on NQ is massive, and it's over and over and over and over again. So this market's been on a 8-day tear. That means that everybody is up in their position that bought 8 days ago. Every single one of these big banks that bought 8 days ago, they're up in their position. So if you didn't think doomsday was coming, you're crazy. Like this shit that nobody holds profit that long. That's why the market moves up and down. So all of these people that are getting out right now, they probably are the same people that bought this market down in the 14 and 13,000 range 8 days ago. So just to give you guys perspective, so you understand Like me and Justin aren't just randomly talking about shit and we're afraid to trade or some shit like that. Like, no, bro. Like this is legit shit. Like, look at this box right here, Jay. I drew this box for buyers in the morning. And now this motherfucker's acted as resistance. I'm gonna show you all the way back here. I think I drew it at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I think it was way back here. Damn, this shit taking forever to load. There.
Right.
Look, we just took out this buyer right here. So this buyer that came in and bought 356 lots, he just got cooked. And now we came back and retested this box. We came back and retested that shit and fucking slammed right down. That's 390. That's the level at 390. That's why I said it's the last chance for bulls to show themselves. Otherwise, we're gonna keep coming down. And I'll be a buyer down at 43.75. I'll see what
I think
bulls do down there.
Yeah, I definitely
that's
think
valid.
There's a chance to be a bull down a lot lower prices. I mean, right now we're holding 43.90 area pretty nicely. I still haven't seen enough yet to make me want to go long and think that we've trapped enough bears down here. But I mean, we're starting to we're still holding this level 43.88, 43.90. We got some I would like to see some larger selling happening down at the lows and not get rewarded. Like we kind of had that and we bounced. We had a little bit less selling. We bounced. We came back here again. Kind of had some selling. We're bouncing, but I haven't seen enough yet to make me really want to be a bull. And I still think the market has a ways to come down. So I'm just gonna be patient. Again, I'd much rather just watch this rally weekly back to the upside and then we could dump. But
Xavier Hayes, social security number, blah 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 blah. No, I'm just kidding. He says, "Damn, oh wow, I was at a meeting and I see this damn dump." Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Yeah, I caught a little bit of it, bits and pieces here and there. Took a couple scalps. I didn't really hold any of it because I guess above 43.90, I'm still scared of these fucking bulls. I think there's a good reason for that. So. But like I said in my pre-market plan, 43.90 for me is the mid-level point, right? Like it's kind of like we're in this range, right? Here, let me show you guys kind of how I'm viewing 4390.
What to dump.
So in my pre-market plan, shout out to the Discord fam. Hopefully y'all read the pre-market plan because this motherfucker is a kill count this morning. And the pre-market plan said, let's get short at 44.10. I don't get short at the open, so I don't care. But 44.13 was the actual level. I checked that during the stream, and I was like, damn, 44.13 is the actual supply zone. If you go back and look on this 30-minute chart, we go all the way back. And I said it this morning right before market open. I don't trade the open, so I genuinely don't give a shit what the market does at the open. It sold off 20 points. It didn't bother me whatsoever. I was happy. Because I was like, okay, good. Then now I got a reason to trade. All right. So look at this 30-minute chart back from September or October 17th. It looks vaguely familiar to what the fuck just happened. And look where we sold off to. Right to 43.90. We played around at 43.90, got chopped around, could have got a long right here up to 44.02. Nice 12-point rally. Oh, look, that's the exact same thing we did today. Look, I'm going to show you 44.03. I'm going to put a line right here. Right, we're gonna come back to this line, this white line right here. We're gonna come right back to it and show you that this market just repeats itself. So we rallied up to 44.02, came back down, played around, chopped around. Everybody got pissed off, and then guess what? We dumped right down to oblivion from there. Okay, so now fast forward. What do we see?
Wow, the sound effects.
You like that? Yeah, it's pretty dope. I thought it was dope. Boom. Rejection at 44.13.25, same thing. Dump down, a retest all the way this time to 44.06. So they gave us an extra 4 points for our troubles. Came back up to 44.06, and now we're toying around here at 43.90. Now, for me, I'm looking to potentially long this market down here at 43.75, assuming on a larger time frame, we stay inside of this range, right? Because only thing we did now is came to the midpoint of the range. What I'm looking for is a double bottom at the bottom of the range. I don't want to trade longs here because the tape is telling me you bet not, right? I don't want to trade shorts expecting to route or dump into 43.75 because I don't feel like I have an edge yet. It fits my strategy. So my only option right now is to allow this to sell off and then look for longs down at 43.75, targeting 43.90. So that's my only plan that I have in my back pocket right now. Unless we come all the way back up here to 44.06, I'll short this bitch right back down to 43.90. So
yeah. I'm getting more and more open to the idea of potentially trying along here, but I haven't seen enough yet. We're still, in my opinion, right now, if you look at the tape, somebody is building a position in this area. I don't know if it's to go short, I don't know if it's to go long, but they're not letting price get lower than 43.89. So, I mean, I'm just gonna keep watching it and seeing what happens. But the more sellers that don't get rewarded down here, the more interested in longs I'll become, and unless we just completely flush through here. So, which looks like we may be trying to do right now. Looks like we're the tape just sped up. So
this 43.88 level, is that what you're looking at?
Like between 43.88 and like 43.90, because you can see the tape is starting to speed up. There's more selling going on right now. So maybe somebody's passively buying on the tape to stop price, but every time we come down here, we're getting a little bit of a bounce, and sellers aren't getting rewarded. So this could potentially be the end. Like this could be absorption down here that we're seeing. I just don't want to front run the absorption. So because now you can see the kind of come down. So
I love hearing you like discuss your trades now, like out loud. Like it's super cool because like I feel like we think about the market the same way. It's just a lot of times you used to be like super silent. You'll be sitting here thinking, but I think it helps you too, though, right? It helps you not do anything stupid. Like be like, all right, I'm long here. You remember you used to loan these 3 little green bubbles? Be like, yeah, that's aggressive buy. I'd be like, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I always get caught up in that shit. It pisses me off.
Because we'll be at a key level, which makes sense, right? But we'll be in the middle of a downtrend, which doesn't make sense. And then those bubbles are just to get people that are basically trading off their emotions and have no idea where they are on the chart. And you're not that person. Right? Like you're just looking at things, with a different lens.
Yeah, it's like right here, I'd be trying to get long, but there's still no reason to get long here just yet. There's a little bit of absorption on the tape, and price is still finding a little bit hard, but buyers aren't stepping up yet either on this tape. So, I'll wait. Maybe they push out, maybe they come back, maybe they hold some type of support or something.
I guess for me, I would need to see them come, because we've sold off so much. I would need to see them come out of this and break this structure first, right? Like now I need a breaker structure, right? Like this is not a situation where I want to be trying to long the head. But if we come down back to where I know buyers are factored in because of yesterday's price action, if we come down and tap this 1 hour supply zone or demand zone again, I think we come in a little deeper. We go into the box a little deeper.
Oh God.
Right? We go into the box a little deeper this time. And then we find more buyers. I noted those buyers based off the tape, the prior price action. I noted these buyers are strong enough to push price all the way back up to at least 44.02, potentially. But I'll be targeting 43.90. I'm not holding all the way to 44.02, but I'm just looking at this range right here to trade.
Yeah. Let me just show y'all what I'm looking at right now. You can see we've been chopping around this area now for like the better part of 30 minutes ish or so, maybe more like 15 minutes, right? But I'm looking at this delta, and you can see all this selling going on down here, right? There's about a 2-point spread of selling. 773 more sellers, 992 more sellers, 708 more sellers, 455 more sellers, right? But the market isn't coming down further here. We're struggling, right? That doesn't tell me that I should be buying this, because shit, look at the buyers. They're fucking weak as hell, right? But what it is telling me is that sellers aren't being rewarded down here, even though there's a ton of selling down here. There's probably 2,000 to 3,000 more sellers down here than buyers, which means that these sellers could potentially be setting up to get trapped, right? But with the context of there's no buying happening, I don't want to just buy the market, because like Xavier is saying, at this point, I'd be a first buyer because of all the selling action that's going on. I would much rather either A, have a liquidity sweep down here, which will really get the sellers trapped, or I'll view this as absorption if we can start to move up, and then maybe we break this structure right here at 43. What is this? 4393, 75-ish, and then come back and retest it, and then hold this structure here, and then I can look to long the market. But other than that, I mean, right now, I think the market's just doing that thing where it's just moving down really slowly, and it's just capturing people who think that have this as a key level. They saw the bounce once, they saw the bounce again, and they just keep getting long, and they keep getting sold into, and they keep getting stopped out, and the market's just moving down continually.
Here comes the sweep.
That's something I would be doing too. Like, I would have seen this first bounce and been like, oh, it's time to go long as a double bottom. And
it's
then
my key level. It's 43.90. We always hold 43.90. Like,
and then I would have seen this again. I would have been tilted, but I've been like, okay, this is the time we're bouncing. These are the orders. I'm getting long. And then again, I would have got stopped out, and then I'd be on tilt, and then I'd be like, I'm just gonna short this shit. I'm gonna short this shit, and then I'm gonna put myself above the high. And I mean, right now,
you're getting cooked the other way.
But then the cook the other way, and that's the fucking vicious.
That's the trap. Yeah, that's the trap.
And it would all be due to the fact that I had this great fucking idea up here, didn't fucking take it.
Yep, and it's all because I was about to say it all starts
of this. So instead, I'll read the tape, and I'm reading this at a key level, but again, like there's no reason for me to be in the market right now. The market hasn't given me a reason to trade. I got my where component, but the why component and the when component are nowhere to be found right now. And now that we're below, shut the fuck up. Now that we're below this level, I'm basically have invalidated this trade. Like there's no real reason for me to take it unless we do some type of crazy liquidity sweep and regain.
I was about to say I wouldn't invalidate it yet, because if you look on the tape at 43.85, you can see that there was 2,300 more buyers here than sellers. So that's not to trap the buyers. Obviously, that's not what you want, but it's letting you know at that level there was a lot of transactions taking place. You probably don't have it because you don't open up your.
Oh, you're talking about 43. Yeah, 43.90's got about 700 more.
No, 43.85.
Oh, yeah, I don't got nothing there because I'm on.
Yes, I mean, you would have to load your data, but
yeah,
mine starts loading at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. But there was 2,300 buyers, 2,300 more buyers than sellers at this level.
Yes.
So 43.85 is key on the tape, but you would have to reload the last like 4 hours or something.
Yeah,
and you can see NQ is starting to get that push after that liquidity sweep right now. So
yeah, we didn't really get a nice liquidity sweep here. We just kind of sold off and bounced.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. I'm viewing this as a retest of 43.90 and potential failure.
Yeah, this is not.
That's what I'm viewing. We're on the other side of fuck around and find out now.
These bears are in full control right now.
Yeah, this is serious. But yeah, I need a retest. But yeah, shout out to Xavier, man. He says we could go back to Monday range, to be honest, 436, 435, 50 on SPY. I have to look at the chart. I don't know. We speak ES over here, Xavier. ES. Okay. Don't be the first buyer or the seller. Hey, I 100% agree. I would need to see a retest and rejection to get short again. Unfortunately, I missed the first move. Yeah. I mean,
it's all good.
I missed the first move because it was fucking at 8:15, 8:30. I was like,
I think he's talking about the. He's talking about the
retest. Okay,
yeah. He's talking about that move because
hey, look, man, don't feel bad, Xavier. I caught the move.
Bro. I was here.
I caught the move, but I bitched up and sold after 3 points, and I wasn't even down. Like I had no reason to sell other than I'm out. That was literally my strategy. So I got in at 44.02. Literally damn near the top. I had my stop above the highs, but I think I was a little over leveraged, I would say, because where I needed to be in for my comfortability, I either needed to size down and get in at 44.02, and I could have accepted that 4-point risk, but I didn't fully accept the risk of losing $400. I was in too minis on ES, so I didn't fully accept the risk, and kind of like once I saw myself being up, knowing that I wasn't fully accepting the risk, I could have done two things. I could have either took one off the table at that level and went to break even, or fully accepted the risk with that one contract, or just sell everything and just get the fuck out. And I chose option B, sell everything, get the fuck out. Still netted 300, but I mean, I'm watching my trade break right down to where my profit target should have been, which is 4390. But now to me, shorts are a little overextended. So now I'm looking for potential bounce areas, which for me, it'll be this 1 hour demand zone. It's in my trading plan. I want to see how price reacts to that. I think if we get about 3 or 4 more points away from 4390, expecting to bounce after we didn't just break this. It's the way we broke it, right? A lot of times when we break these key levels, we have springs straight down. Like people call them liquidity sweeps. Wyckoff theory refers to them as springs. We have these aggressive springs that pop through key levels and they trap all of these late sellers. And then usually what happens after a spring is we get bought back up immediately. Well, that didn't happen. Instead, we ate up every spring opportunity. See, this was a spring candle. This was a spring candle. This was a spring candle. We ate all that shit up. And now we're slowly coming down even further, which tells me that this is true selling. And it's further confirmed by the tape, everything that we just showed you guys on Justin's tape and my tape. So for me, just being patient, understanding that, yeah, I may have foobarred this move, but I didn't lose anything, right? I foobarred it. I'll journal it. I'll try to work on my emotions for the next time, be more prepared. You know what I mean? And then maybe sizing down just so I don't even have to think, right? Like just going back to one mini. It's just one mini fucking sucks. I hate it. Hate it.
One mini.
I hate it. Like I love the risk, but I fucking hate playing one mini. It just bothers me so much.
I'm gonna. If you're on Topstep, we all need to start a coalition. We all need to message their support and be like,
dude, can y'all please match the micros?
10 to 20 micros or 50 micros for 5 contracts. It's bullshit. It's bullshit in my opinion.
Let's just all go to their Discord. Let's just all go to their Discord and be like, look, can y'all please just match the number of micros to the number of minis?
That's all we're asking.
Like, it doesn't change anything you're doing.
At all.
It literally changes nothing. Like if you just make that one change, Topstep,
it would be the fucking best fucking exchange.
Look, I'm about to tweet it. I'm about to tweet it right now. And I need everybody. It'd be the best one ever. It's 20 people in here. That's not a lot, but hey, I love every last one of y'all. I'm gonna tweet it. I'm gonna need y'all to retweet it, man. Everybody go to my page and retweet this, okay?
I'm about to go to the Topstep website, hit up their fucking support, and be like, "Yo, can y'all do me a favor and fucking." Oh, this dude did a good job, but I'm gonna send y'all a message. I need support.
I'm gonna put Patrick Whalen as well. Dear Topstep, at Patrick Whalen, we, the people of smaller and growing accounts, would like for you to strongly consider matching the micro sizing for futures trading. Let's do hashtag futures trading with the mini size.
20 is enough. Yeah, 20 is more than enough. But the fact that they only allow you 1 to 2 in a 50K.
Oh, they go to buyers. They go to buyers.
They're starting
right at 43.85 too.
This is actually a 1 hour demand zone that was created from yesterday. And I was actually kind of watching this, but I still didn't want to take this trade just yet. But there's a lack of buying here, or a lack of selling down here. I think it was like only 49 trades hit the ask or hit the bid down here. But I still would not take this trade, even though we popped up here.
No, it looks like not my trade.
It's fucking 43.90 just to go lower.
Yes, but let me show you on the tape what I was trying to say this morning, because you can't see it because you don't have it. Look at the delta here at 43.85. See it?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of orders.
2,341 orders that were transacted.
That's where we bounced from.
And we bounced directly at 43.85.
Look at your CVP. You see how there was only 49.
Oh no. I see the CVP. I'm just saying, like, I knew that we would probably get a reaction here because we had a reaction prior. Gotcha. It's not something that I would look to trade, but yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah,
stacks. I had to see it worked out. Am I in a trade right now?
No, we're not in trades.
No, I'm not in a
earlier.
Yeah,
I'm flat on the day.
I took one trade in the pre-market. I'm up about 1,200 on the day. I'm up about eight or 900, I think. Because I took a trade in the I took like 2 or 3 trades in the pre-market. Like when I say pre-market, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And they were like, the first 2 were so stupid. I was talking about them with Justin. I was like, dude, I know what I wanted to do, but like mentally my brain wouldn't allow me to do it. And both of the trades were stupid trades. I was playing against my plan. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I just didn't do it. But I ended up making like 600 or 800 in the pre-market. And then I took another trade. I took another trade on that dump and made another 300 or 400. So I think I'm up like 800 or 900 on the day. I'm probably done trading in my Topstep account. If I see something else I like I really like, and they're cooking these fucking longs.
That's exactly why I wouldn't.
That's why I wouldn't take that shit. But I'm I'm looking to trade down at 43.75. I'm looking for longs down there. I'm done trying to chase these shorts. Like they're pretty much done in my opinion. But I mean, maybe we sell off all day with the mini size that you allow. We the people of smaller and growing accounts would like for you to strongly consider matching the micro sizing for futures trading with the mini size that you allow. We believe that this would attract more people to your platform.
I mean, every other prop firm allows you to trade fucking they allow you to trade fucking, you know.
Continue. It's a double bottom here. Now that would be a good trade in my opinion. I think I would be interested in that, but I'm not going to take it. Your platform
there's a lot of bids below us.
I would actually be interested here. Continue
I'm still taking this trade. There's a lot of bids below us, which I do like. It's pretty thick down here, thick bids, but still not a lot of buying activity coming out just yet. I would almost rather allow this to push up. We've been pretty choppy, and we just rejected 43.90. So we'll see. Maybe we get some strong buying coming out of here. I think down here there's more of a lack of selling than anything else on the tape. Like selling is kind of dried up, but buying isn't taking over, which is also kind of
Damn, go ahead, Dave. Dave took 10 minis. His stop loss was $300.
Damn.
He said people who do not scalp lower time frames will tell you that your stop loss cannot be this small. I 100% agree with him, because I bet you he took that off like the 15-second or something like that. And it's like what he found was the head of the head and shoulders on a lower time frame. So he's able to get in sooner, and then he can play much larger size, but risk the exact same amount that you're risking. But his overall come up is going to be...
His profit target's probably...
He only needs 10 points. He's on 10 minis on NQ. Means he's moving, what, $200 a point? He can move 10 points and make $2,000 before you even think about entering the trade.
So what, his stop is like what, 2 points on NQ?
1.5 point.
God damn.
It's actually 1 point. So he's risking. Wait, I'll show you the screenshot. So it's on his Twitter, but
that's pretty nutty.
It's nutty, but I mean,
nutty.
I wouldn't do it, but at the same time, he's confident in his strategy, and you know, shit. Who am I to tell him he wrong?
Oh no, that he is.
Look, his bid, his entry is 366, his stop is at 365. My man ain't fucking around.
Jesus.
1 point. Cyber ducks.
I saw that. Looks like the buying is starting to come in a little bit now. I
think
this looks
what we're
good.
viewing is a lack of selling at the lows, like a lack of interest down here.
If we break above this structure and we get a retest of 43.90, I'd be interested in longs back up. Basically, create that last little shoulder right here of this inverse head and shoulder on the 5 minute. I'd be interested in longs there. Not on a top step account. I'll take it on the Apex account.
The 30 minute, we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce here. We are at a 1 hour demand zone that got created yesterday. So that's pretty interesting. And Q's also getting a bounce and almost at the 45 minute. It was almost in 45 minute demand that I had. So we're back above.
What level? What demand zone you said? You said you had a 30 minute? Oh, NQ?
On what? Yes or NQ?
I said NQ.
Oh, it's a 45 minute demand zone at 338.
Ah, gotcha. Failure.
Yeah, this
I
is really
spell failure.
This is really the make it or break it level for the Bulls. Do we pop or do we drop?
I think we make a quick pop into 43.98.
There's a lot of this is the POC on the day. There's a lot of volume traded down here, so we'll see. I mean, this is where the sellers were getting pretty aggressive. So stand to reason that they would come back here. It's like we're just consolidating down here again. Maybe we get bearish and come lower.
Oh. Cook season. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think we're the volatility just dried up.
Oh, here come Bulls.
Man, they trying.
That was
the other thing too. I was watching Patrick's I was watching Patrick's video about him getting cooked, and like, if actually looking at this price action, this is actually very similar to what happened yesterday.
It's exactly what happened yesterday.
We pushed down, we made one more push, and then we literally just fucking consolidated for like 2 hours.
2 hours. He lost so much money. And the way that he trades, that's exactly how he would lose money. Like that type of track. Because he would be looking for trend breaks, right? And trend lines break all the damn time, like everywhere.
Well,
it's like, it can work, but
I think you know what he was doing. He was looking for continuation of a breakout of the consolidation. Mm-hmm. So when it looked like price was getting really bullish, he would long at the top, and then he would get fucked.
Yep,
and then he would long at the bottom, thinking it was going to break out the bottom and get fucked that way too.
Because he had no true plan. His plan is momentum trading, which works when the market has momentum. But when the market loses that momentum and it's in consolidation, momentum traders are usually, I think they're usually a little bit more aggressive than the more patient trader. Because I feel like if you're a momentum trader, I wouldn't say that you're impatient. You're willing to put risk on the table much faster. And I think because he trades with such large size, the swings in his days can go crazy. And he, and honestly, like it doesn't matter. Like in my opinion, like size is whatever you accept, right? He's accepted the risk of playing 15 contracts, so he plays fucking 15 contracts. He accepts it. He accepts it well. He does it just fine. He consistently makes $20,000-$30,000 per account on each day. So I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying like there's pros and cons to different trading styles, right? So no. He made like 80,000 the first day in his live account, and then like the second day he lost like 30,000.
But
he's trading like 3 accounts at a time.
I think if you're gonna trade momentum, the biggest thing you need to see is volume.
I hate you, Jonah.
It's in the wrong spot today. Again, it is.
Is it in the wrong spot?
I have no clue.
I was about to say, damn, man, did I put it in the wrong spot 2 days in a row?
If you did, I would have allowed it to happen just so Jonah could call you out, call you a little bitch.
15,286 is my low previous day low, and on On ES, the previous day low is shared with the 1 hour demand zone at 43.75, which is also the reason why I want to trade there. So no, he didn't cook his account, Mad Moxie. He has he trades in Topstep, so he can't cook it in one day. He's so far up on the account that he can't get cooked in one day.
How did he lose 30,000 in one day if he can only lose? Oh wait, what's the
trading three accounts?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's what he said on the video, I think, and maybe he didn't. I don't fucking care. He lost money in 3 accounts, and that's fine. Like I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude's he's just a different type of trader, right? Like I think he's good at what he does. Don't get it wrong. Like I just think that the account size is not what most people would be comfortable with, and he's comfortable with it. Like, knock yourself out.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people would not be comfortable trading 15 fucking contracts. So it's a lot of fucking contracts.
After trading for a few years, I'd say it best reflect my personality. What you mean? Did I miss something?
Trading 15 contracts?
Oh, when I say tick, do I mean dollars on ES, or is it? Are you guys talking to me or someone? Are you guys talking to us? Oh, yeah. When I say ticks, I don't really use the word ticks. I say points, but when they say ticks on ES or any futures, it moves in ticks. And when they say ticks, it's basically 25.25 points. Every 4 ticks is 1 total point, right? So you see how on ES, you see it's, or NQ, it says 15.38525. That 0.25 is a tick. The decimal point is referenced as a tick. Same thing on ES, 4391.25. The decimal is a tick. So every tick on ES is worth, was it $5 a point or $5 a tick or $10?
On MES, it's $2.5 a tick, and I think on ES it's $12.50 a tick because it's 1/10. So
yeah, so it's like $12.50 a tick on ES, which means it's $50 a point.
It looks like buyers are starting to really step in here. I'm pretty much with Hobbs. I want to see this push out and then come back and retest. And this would be a failed key level break. It's just very, very slow. It's very.
I think we're about to push out of here. I think we already had the retest of the inverse head and shoulders. I'm like, damn, where you come from? I think we had
I would have came in just like you.
Yeah, we came in. We retested 43.88 for the inverse head and shoulder right here. I think we already retested it. And if I was gonna get long, I would have got long down here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. What? I think longs in the 43.98 are valid. That's where I would be long. That's where I would be looking to target 43.98. Well, I mean, if this holds, you got to think about it. It's not impossible, because if this holds, then it's just another failed break of the key level 43.90, which means that now buyers could have confirmation to potentially go higher. So,
well, that's why I want to see it. That's why I want to see us hold above 43.90 and then go back and retest it. But I also kind of want to see 43.94 break as well, because that's where we failed and came down lower, and there's a whole bunch of bids up here or ask up here as well. So, I don't know. We just look very non-volatile right now. Like, the market is just moving very slow, and I want to see the market pick up. I honestly don't think anybody's off sides right now. I just think there was a lack of selling pressure at the lows, so we're coming back up. And like Hobbs said, or like he says a lot, we're coming back up super choppy. Like, it's not like it's not like we're seeing strong buying coming out of this. So it just doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies that we're going to see continuation. I mean, could we? Sure. But I don't think there's too many sellers in pain right now. You know what I mean? So
Jay, look who changed their name.
Purple Haze 20.
That's classic. I just realized, I was like, who's Purple Haze 20? I was like, we got a new member. And I was like, wait a minute.
Xavier, it's too late. We already know who you are.
We already know who you are, Xavier.
It's too late, bro. It's too late.
Change your name now, Xavier.
Right? Just for that, we're calling you Xavier Hayes all the time. Purple Haze isn't existing here. This just doesn't.
I would just, if I was you, Pop, I would just expect volatility, like a lot of chop on the way up, because this is right now the sellers are in control, and unless the buyers come out of here aggressive, then 43.98. I feel like this is just that. You know how I always say, like, when we come down to these areas, if they don't come out of here aggressively, I feel like it's just they're just giving time for VWAP to catch up so they can go lower, right? Like 43.98, 50 is where we could reject, but we could come all the way back up to 44.13. I would just be cautious at 43.98, potentially take some profits off the table or hold, move your stop losses up, and then look to take full profit at 44.13. Or if you're feeling really froggy, go for the gusto and hit 44.22, 23.
I will say one thing that I do like is I like how NQ's pushing though. Like, it's still slow, but NQ is pushing back up, and it may have enough strength to go back up to its highs. I don't know, but
it's almost up there.
I still like your guys' trade. Like, I think it's a good trade. I just think it's too slow for me right now. But good trade.
I'm long with Pop at the same area, but on my Apex account. I'm at Pop got in at 43.90. I think I got in at 43.90, 43.89, risking 2 points, and then I added 2 more contracts at the break of structure. So I'm in for an average of 4 minis at 43.91.38. It's weird how they average me in with 38 ticks. It's dumb. But yeah, my target is about the same. Like, I'm looking at 43.98 to get out of everything, or if we look super bullish up there, then I'll hold until we get up to 43.13, then I'll cut everything.
Yeah.
It's funny you said that, Pop, because I was like, damn, I actually took the same trade. I didn't say anything about it because, I mean, it's fucking Apex. I don't really care, right? Yeah, it was high quality. Once we came back down and retested that shoulder, I was like, oh, okay, we were going to retest the shoulder nice and clean. All right, I'll take that. Yeah, nah, I mean, I still think sellers are in control. I just think that I think that this, yeah. I agree. I think that the VWAP retest is 100%, not 100%, but I think it's a very good, valid thesis. But if we come up to VWAP and we look weak, I'm gonna short this bitch back down. I was gonna. Yeah, if I wasn't sitting that tweet, and that's why I stopped when I was tweeting. I was like, fuck. If I wasn't sitting that tweet on that 43, that second tap of 43.85, once I saw that hold, I knew that was a potential entry. I didn't want to trade it because I was sending the tweet, I wasn't ready to trade. But then when I saw the retest again, I said, okay, I'll take this. Like, all right, fine. Yes. Yeah, I mean, the risk is acceptable. Like, again, Jonah says I'm disrespectful to Apex, but I just don't like it. I just think that it just ill. It's nasty. It's nasty how they justify intraday trailing drawdown. They don't even try to justify it. They just do it. Like, it's just, yeah. I'm so against intraday trailing drawdown. It just adds extra stress that one should not have while trading.
Yeah, even Topstep got rid of their intraday trailing drawdown.
Yeah, I just think it's stupid.
too, and they got rid of it.
Fucking dumb. I don't like take profit for that shit either. So I didn't even know about that until you told me about it.
What?
All right, Pop, you ready to go to the moon?
Only on the funded accounts, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's when you don't want it.
Yeah, I mean that's
you know.
The part that they add that after you get funded, I think it's some bullshit because they know exactly what the fuck they're doing.
They know exactly what they're doing. Man, look, whatever your target is, your target is, stick to that target, right? Like, if that's your target, there's nothing above our head right now. If we want to fly, we can fucking fly. So, and NQ's already above VWAP. So if this thing wants to continue to push, I'm gonna let it. NQ's well above VWAP now. We'll see. I think if we come down and retest, we'll come back and retest. What is this? 43.91. My entry. We'll come back down and retest 43.91. So I'm just gonna leave my stop at 43.87. Bring it up just a little bit, 43.88.50. That way I'm risking about 3 points. On 4 minis, I think that's, what is it, $200 a point? So it's like $600. Hey, Apex, baby. $2,500 drawdown. Bring it on.
They add.
I didn't talk shit. I just said I don't like the intraday trailing drawdown. Like, I can't win on this motherfucker. I can't beat
it. So Juris, basically what happens is you have every prop firm has a drawdown, right? And it trails you. Most of them have an end of day trailing drawdown, which means like, let's say you make $2,000 in a day, and you could only lose $42,000, and your whole account can't get below 48,000, right? You're in a $50,000 account. What they'll do at the end of the day is now you're at 52,000, so they'll move your trailing drawdown to 50,000, and now you can't lose another $2,000, right? So even though you made $2,000 and you should be further away, you're not. It brings you up even further, right? With Apex, what they do is they do it intraday. So let's say you make $2,000. Let's say you're up $2,000. You don't take that $2,000, and then you let it go back on you $1,000, and that's where you take profit. Well, they'll fuck you, and they'll say, okay, you were up $2,000, you didn't take it, you only took the $1,000, but we're gonna act like you made that $2,000, and at the end of the day, you end up $51,000, but they move your trailing drawdown to $50,000, and now you can only lose $1,000, even though you didn't make $2,000, you only made $1,000. So they pretty much punish you for not taking profits. And it's just kind of fucked up because when they punish you, you can't recover it. So that it just kind of sucks. Let me deafen myself. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so it kind of fucks you. They basically don't reward you if you don't take profits. But the problem with trading is nobody knows what the top's gonna be, right? Like if you were up in this trade right now and you didn't take profit at 43.97 and that ends up being the top, and you take profit at 43.93, I mean, that's not really your fault. You could have known that was going to be the top, and yet they punish you for that. So yeah, is that Topstep? No, it's not Topstep. It's Apex does it. Who else does it? Take Profit does it after you get funded. It's just a rule really to screw you. Yeah, it's just a rule. It's a rule to screw you. So I feel like that's how prop firms are against you. So if you can find any prop firm that doesn't do that, then it's good. And I mean, yeah, you should take your profits, but you should also taking your profits is important, but also risk management is just as important, right? So if you just take your profits because you're up $100, but you're risking $500 to make the 100, it doesn't make sense, right? So that's why it kind of screws you over. But they do that in non-funded accounts too. Yeah, they do that in Apex does it for all their accounts, whether they're funded or not. Topstep doesn't do it at all. So it's just better. It's for the trader. I mean, it's not too bad, but like I said, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. So I would much rather not do it. But that's just me. Yeah, that's fair. Are you just trading one? Ooh. Pop, do you just need Pop? Are you just trading one? Oh, he might not be able to hear me. You guys think we got a low of day? You guys think we got low of day today? Maybe. I don't know. Powell speaking, so anything can happen.
My bad, Jay.
Can you hear me?
I server muted you.
No.
I server muted
you server muted me. Okay, I deafened myself.
You were teaching him, so me and Pop were annotating our trade. Pop got out for 500. I'm still in with one contract. I cut 3 at 43.98. I got one runner left. So,
Pop, are you trading just?
No. You doing what you should have done, bro. You're in a funded account. Shit. Or
Pop,
you could do this, Pop.
Are you just trading one account or are you trading multiple?
What the other thing you could do, Pop, is kind of squeeze your stop, right? Like,
never mind.
You know what I mean? Like, like so that way, like at least you lock in what that previous. I'm out at 43.98.
Oh wait, no, y'all can't hear me. I'm over here asking him a question. He can't even hear me, and I'm getting mad. You still
I didn't unserver mute you. My bad, bro.
I'm server muted.
I'm sorry, bro. I server muted you and regular muted you, and then I just hit unmute. But it was the regular mute that I unmuted, not the server mute.
So bum. All
right, I'm tapped out at 43.98. If we come back,
Pop, are you?
Well, it might.
Yeah, they are coming for it. Pop, are you trading multiple accounts?
Let's go! Runner up 500. Let's go! Runner blasting through this shit.
Okay, I'm not.
All right, I'm locking in 4,400 right there. You can have me. You can have me at 4,400, boss. Well, this is the rejection zone. This is the area where price should reject, but we'll see. That might have been the liquidity. All right, I'm tapped out of everything. One trade. What is that? 1,400 on Apex. All right, bro. All right. Let's go. One and done on Apex for 1,200. Let's fucking go. All right, I'm done trading. There's nothing for me to do anymore. I'm fucking done. I caught all the moves I wanted to catch. Let's go, Joe.
You got more accounts, fool? No,
I do, but I don't need to test it, man. I told you in my Topstep, I'm only focusing on one. On Apex, I got 4 other accounts that I could trade. Am I going to trade them? No. Why? Because I don't fucking need to. I'm just going to focus on one trade. I took 5 trades. I think I took 5 or 10 trades. I think I took 10 trades in my Topstep account because I was taking a lot of dumbass trades in pre-market. I think I took 10 trades in my Topstep account. I went 5 for 5, or 5 and 5. So, but the majority of the trades that I lost on, I know exactly why I lost, and it had nothing to do with my technical analysis. It had everything to do with my emotions, and I understood that when I took the losses, and I was like, okay, like I got to work on that, but I'm not going to stop trading. And then, yeah, this might go all the way back up to 44.13, guys. This thing might push.
That's a big seller that just.
But I did everything, and this is a good quick, like, I don't want to call it a teaching moment because I'm not teaching. This is a good sharing moment, right? Like for me, which is I had this level in my pre-market plan, 43.90, right? This is where I wanted to trade longs. And I almost gave up on the trade until I was typing that tweet and I saw the liquidity grab. Once I saw this tap of break of structure here, I said, okay, if we come back down, then I'd be kind of interested. We came back down and I saw the tape aggressively buy this up. And I said, all right, if we come back down one more time, I'm going to long this shit at 43.87. Price came down to 43.87. I hesitated just for a moment to confirm buyers, and I got in right at 43.89. 43.89, I put my stop down 2 points. And then I said, okay, I'm in Apex. I can risk 2 more minis. So I placed a market order or a limit order above breaker structure, which was right here, right? I knew that if we broke structure, we would get bullish to the upside. So understanding that about the trade, I added 2 more contracts to the minis. We broke structure, which made my average 43.91. I still kept my stop loss below here because I was comfortable risking the 600. Okay. My target was 43.98. So as soon as we got to 43.98, I took 2 contracts off. We got up a little higher. I took 1 more contract off. I think at like 4,400. And then I left a runner, right? I trailed the runner up to about 44.01 and I took the rest of the contracts off. That's great trade management. It's 1 trade on Apex. It's $1,200 and it felt good, right? Like, and that's the confidence that I'm trying to do and repeat every single time. The trade I took over here, the short, right? The short that I took was exactly what I wanted to see. It wasn't in my pre-market plan as far as areas where I wanted to trade, but it fit my strategy, right? And this short potentially fits my strategy if I see something on the tape that I like. I'm not going to trade it in my actual account because I'm done trading. I don't need to trade anymore, right? But this area right here is very, very important for me for potential shorting the market because we had all of this aggressive selling that came in. I don't like the fact that we came up here so bullish, but I would be willing to entertain a sell position here if price can show me a liquidity grab, a break in retest. That's all I look for, right? You give me the breaker structure, you give me the fucking you give me the liquidity grab, you give me the break and retest, I'm in the trade. I don't even have to tell you guys. Just know if I'm paying attention and I see these 3 things, know that I'm in the trade, right? Like I'm in. Like I don't need to see anything else. Like I'm in and I'm accepting that risk, right? I wouldn't trade this at open because that's not in my trading plan. Did it have the break and retest? No, this motherfucker flushed. So, okay, cool. Like, am I going to trip about it? No, I'm just going to wait for a retest and a strong liquidity sweep. 4405 area, I knew previously from watching and reviewing price action yesterday. I knew, and I watched a good trader's video, Carmine Risotto. If you haven't watched him, you need to pay attention. But he took a trade off 4405 yesterday that was acting as very, very clean resistance yesterday on ES. So as soon as I saw 4405, I said, oh, okay, yeah, I'm watching this level. Sure as shit, we rejected 4406.25, and I took the market short at 4402. The only thing I regret about this trade is not letting it play out. I got scared because we had this demand zone, this technical 5-minute demand zone, and I got scared out of my position. I took $300 home, but I left too much meat on the bone. 43.90 was going to be my target. That's a 12-point or 10-point move, 12-point move from where I got in. So I left all that money on the table because I got scared. So that's something that I'll journal tonight and I'll try to do better tomorrow. Today, and what's been helping me, honestly, like I love you guys, I do. But what honestly has been helping me is not telling you shit in regards to where I enter and exit until I want to tell you, right? I love you guys, but the added pressure of saying, I'm in long here, I'm in short here, and thinking that somebody may actually take your trade behind that and they lose and you lose is too much. Nobody should have to endure that. Instead, I've taken a different approach. I've said, okay, they don't need to know when I'm in or when I'm not in. I'll let them know if the trade works out, or if it doesn't work out, I'll let you know what I did, right? However, the areas that I'm watching, for instance, this area right here, I'm watching this area. Am I going to trade it? No, I'm telling you right now, my TraderVay account is closed. But I'm watching this area because just as much knowledge can be taken in, even if the market's not ready for you to trade it, right? I'm watching this area now as a potential breakdown, then a retest of this area with a huge liquidity sweep that lets me know, all right, it's ready to go. Now, will it do all of that? It might not, because it's already done all of that over here. This could be on a higher time frame. This is basically just a lower high being put in, right? So the market just might melt right here, right? We had the same long entry. Let's go. Let's get it. I bet you ain't add to your position, take 2. I added to that motherfucker. Look, I do not hesitate to add on Apex. Like, I don't respect them at all. I'm just kidding. I think they're a good company. I think that they provide, great opportunities, and I appreciate all of these prop firms, like every single one of them. I think that they're all awesome in their own way because they provide traders like us a cheaper alternative to making money. See, this rally-based rally shit right here, I don't like this shit because what happens is they fake people out with this initial drop right here, and then they quickly do that liquidity sweep, only for you to get stopped out of your position. Liquidity sweep happens, which you should wait on. Always wait on the sweep. If the sweep doesn't happen, nobody's off sides. That's the way I look at it. If I don't see the sweep, nobody's off sides, right? And if nobody's off sides, I don't have my edge, right? So I wait for the liquidity sweep. Once that liquidity sweep happens, I know I have my edge. And now I just need to confirm on the tape that sellers are taking over. But understanding the overall macro of the market right now, the market is still in an aggressive uptrend, right? And that's why I was very, very, and I even called it. I said 43.85 on the tape has 2,400 orders transacted there. Buyers may look to defend there. And go look at the tape. I mean, just go look right here. 43.8525 is exactly where we bounce from. So just understanding a lot of this stuff is really, really helping me along this journey. And I hope sharing my journey with you guys is also helping you. So I flat out before that push at 43.96. Let's go. 5K with 5 minis. Let's go. 3,500 with 5 minis. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's make this money, man. And you know, like, the thing is like, guys, like, I care about the amount of money that I'm making once I'm making that money. Right now, you know what I care about? I'm capturing the points. I'm capturing the points and I'm executing the moves, right? Because none of this shit is making me any money right now. It's just not. But am I getting closer? I am. Am I happy about that? 100%. Am I focused on it solely? No. My main focus is what I do with my Discord with Justin every single night, right? Maybe not every night with the Discord, but for the most part, every single day, every single time I get an opportunity, I'm reviewing, I'm training, I'm trying to mentally train my mind to be okay with taking risk. And I think the next biggest gap is being okay or not hesitating, being okay with the risk to the point that I don't hesitate, right? If I hesitate, I get cooked every single time. When I don't hesitate, I don't even think about it. I'm taking this trade. Both of those trades that I took in the New York session, I didn't hesitate. I didn't even think about it because I know that I've seen this. I know what it does. I know that I'm getting confirmation. There's nothing to think about. Just fucking do it. Press the button and accept the risk, right? So see if we get this liquidity sweep here back to the upside. Maybe slap 4407.75, which is the previous day high. I think, Jonah. Maybe we slap 4407.75. And overall, remember, this is where we sold. This is where all the selling started, right? If we go all the way back up here, right? And we draw a little box right here. Remember this box that I took down before? This is where all the selling started up here at 4410. And I remember telling you guys at 4410, the reason why I wasn't looking to long this market anymore is because if you look on the tape at 4410, they slapped a bunch of liquidity up there and it hadn't moved. Look at 4410 now on the tape. 44.8, 4410. 4410 has about 401 orders up here. 4406 has about 252 orders up here. So if you think they playing, wait, let's see what happens when they come up here. So it's about to be a battle up here. If buyers push this out of the way, market's gonna go to fucking a billion jillion. But I like everything about this potential short. Like I said, I'm just done trading.
Yeah, I'm looking
waiting on this type of liquidity here. Huh?
I'm looking for shorts, but I haven't seen anything yet. I also, one thing that I just added. Well, here we're starting to come down, so starting to get some aggressive selling. But
here it comes, baby.
I would actually right now, I think longs might be more of a move based off of the tape. I think this could be only because I'm looking at the CVP delta, and there's a lot of selling going on that did not get rewarded. Let's see if this dips underneath the previous seller, then this could be good, but this could be the last attempt to go lower before we end up pushing up higher. Actually, we'll see. I don't know.
I just, like I said, for me, the way I'm looking at it is, here, I'll show you on the tape. As soon as this shit decides to load up.
There's just a ton of selling going on right now that I don't think is being rewarded.
I'm just looking at the market as trying to defend this guy right here. And now we're basically right here at 4401, where the market decided to push up, and this was previous support, and now it's resistance right here at 4401. You see that? Where these buyers and sellers came in the market. So for me, I'd still be looking at short opportunities in this area. And that looks like the rejection candle. Let's see if we push down here. But like you said, we got to get that volume back to the downside. Let's see what NQ's doing.
I still NQ's failing again at its high, which is good for shorts. I'm kind of the mind of I would rather take the inverse head and shoulders on this one, or the head and shoulders if we get it. I want to see one more retest fail here. Because if you look at the 5 minute, we've had two rejections up at this high. So, and like you said, this could be the lower high. We're in a 5 minute supply zone. So, I mean, things could align. It's just a lot of selling is hitting the tape right now and not getting rewarded. So we'll see. I think I want to see one more attempt by the bulls to push this up.
Go down to the 2 minute time frame. Tell me what you think of that formation.
I mean, yeah, we got a rally base and a drop on the 2 minute.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You waiting to see if that other shoulder prints.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see another shoulder, aka I want to see one more failure to push price higher.
I feel what you're saying, but I would wait for this structure to break and then come back up and I see what you're saying.
Or you can do that too. One of the two, but I just don't
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to. So
I don't feel like anybody's off sides right now. I feel like this is the area where you usually get people usually get cooked, right? Like we trade this shit because we think it's going one way or the other, and 9 times out of 10, nobody's off sides. You're just liquidity.
Exactly. Somebody's loading up into a position. I don't know if it's to go up or down. My money is on down, but I don't want to. If I didn't get in at the high at like 4303, which we just broke a high, I don't want to get in. And right here at 4400. We're getting like miniature absorption until we break. I mean, if we start to break down this level, then maybe you can look to get short here. But until we get below 4,400 at the moment, I don't want to get short because you can see on the tape, big bubble, big bubble, big bubble. They're absorbing price 647, 512, 991, and price didn't break down. So I don't want to get short here. If anything, I think longs would probably be better here for another rally up potentially, or but since we're like coming close to the highs, I don't want to long this. So I just want to wait and see if we push up, fail one more time, and start to come down, and then maybe try to short it and live with that result.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would be looking at this as like that drop that I showed you on the 2 minute. I'll be looking at that as potential the first left shoulder, and then us push up higher, like into 4406, 4407, and maybe even 4410. Right, and then have that hard stop, trap a whole bunch of buyers up there, and then short that. I would join you in that short on Apex. Micaiah 55 says, just a heads up, this could just be SPX trying to fill their gap from September 20th. Once that's filled, I'd be like looking for shorts pretty hard. Okay, thanks, man.
I like shorts here. Like they're NQ just broke its high again, it actually got equal highs and broke down. So I like that. And then we're coming back up, and but just looking at the tape, it's kind of hard to want to long or short the market at the moment. Like just watching it, you see all the big bubbles at the bottom of price. It's just showing buyers are trying to keep price where it's at. So maybe once we break down below 4,400, the tape speeds up. Then maybe trying to short, but right now, I just want to wait. I don't think it's clear. That's a nice little rejection. Yeah, I gotta see these sellers below 44.
Yeah, somebody's got to lose first. I would need to see somebody losing. Right now, I see Bulls holding value.
Yes, Bears are definitely winning this battle at the moment.
Bulls, you mean?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Bulls. Correct. They both start with the B. They're both Bears, Bulls. Yeah, they're both B's.
Man, they're both B's. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong?
Yes, they're definitely. I was being facetious, as if we didn't know that they're both Bulls.
They're double B's. You know,
double B's.
All right, yeah. I'm just looking at this. I mean, even at the Delta, the CVP.
It takes two said.
Damn.
Damn it, Paul. I know, dog. I know. That's why I hate getting in before I get some confirmation. I'll be like, no, because I like my trades to happen real fast. Like the 2 trades I took today. The reason why they made me so happy is because the motherfuckers fell right away. I was like, yes, I ain't gotta even think about this shit. They fell or they pushed right away. So thus far, my exit on my last trade was spot on. I knew I wanted to get out in this area. I was like, I don't want to sit in this shit.
I still like longs at the moment until we break down. Let's see if we break down below. Okay. Well, there was a quick breakdown below, and then immediately reclaimed.
I like longs if we come back down to 43.91. Just because I just feel like longing the market when we're so far up on the range, it's just not where I want to long the market. Like, I know this range, and this shit's been happening for 8 days in a row. Like, well, not 8 days, like 3-4 days we've been inside this range. So right now I'm viewing this as the range is getting shorter, but the range is getting higher, but at the same time that means the midlines are getting lower. So I'm looking at this as a potential another midline rejection that we come down before we go up a little higher. So if anything, I wouldn't be looking for longs up there. I'd be looking for shorts up there to short back down to 43.91. But like you said, there's just no confirmation yet. Maybe if we retest 43.98 and pop back up. But for me, if we come back down to, like I said, if we come back down to 43.92, 43.91, I'll look for longs right there.
Yeah, I still like shorts here. It's just taking a while for them to get going.
46 ticks on NQ. I don't count the ticks on NQ. How do y'all count them? How do y'all even know how many ticks it is that fast? Does it tell you somewhere?
Yeah, you can do a measure.
Or do you do your little short position tool?
Oh my god, I gotta piss so bad right now, but I really want to see what's about to happen.
Are you gonna take the trade?
Or what trade are you looking for? I'm looking to short the market, but I want to see some aggressiveness. No, I said I like longs here because it looks like we keep absorbing these big ass sell bubbles that we're getting, and prices having a hard time moving back down.
All we did was whoop 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 to yesterday's open candle. Yep, that's basically what we did, bro. Big ass doji candle. On Micaiah says that 9, bro, go use the bathroom, man. Like,
nah, I'm good. Ain't going nowhere. Well, it's not going nowhere right now,
bro. Well, set a limit order where you think you want to get short.
I don't want to set a limit order.
Well, then just go pee. You're gonna be even more agitated because then you're gonna get in the trade. You're gonna have to sit for fucking.
No. When I get in the trade, I'm getting up. I'm walking away. I'm gonna go take this.
It's 10:30. You're getting closer and closer to the time you like to trade.
Shut up.
You gonna fuck around and be in the trade at 11:30. I'm gonna look at you and be like,
it's 11:30 over here already.
10:30 the market reverses, man. It's law. It's law, bro. We're about to come down. 10:30. That's a written law. Go potty, Jay. That's what that Moxie said. Yeah. On your bar in TV, 9th one down from the top is the measure tool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was just curious if they knew it like before. Like I know how I can find the ticks. Don't get me wrong. Like I know how to navigate my way. I just don't use ticks. I don't know. I don't think ticks are stupid. I just think points are more universal. So
I don't. I really don't like this fucking price action. This price action is fucking garbage right here.
NQ's already fallen, by the way.
Yeah, no. So is the ES. They're both falling at the same time. There's a lot of selling going on right here. It's very, very slow.
All right, let's see.
I'm a little curious if we pop up. I don't know. This is the area we're at, VWAP. I'm curious if we pop up here or if we continue to sell. All right, I could have. All right, I'll be back. Take forever.
Boy, go wee wee. Why you have no skin in the game? Exactly. I don't know what you waiting on. This market ain't going nowhere. Oh, 500 on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Took profit on those shorts here at the 90 MA. 5-minute NQ have runners. Yeah, this thing might get cooked. I don't know. I'm just messing around to see what'll happen if I was to short this shit here. I think I was very, very late on the short, but I don't know. I don't like the fact that VWAP is right there. So I didn't take the short, man.
And that's why I didn't take the short down there. I knew we was gonna get that fucking pop. How strong was that pop up? Was it quick?
What do you mean how strong it was? Three little bubbles. It was not a pop up. It was much more selling than buying that went down at that level. Passive orders got filled. We pounced up for a quick second, and sellers are bringing liquidity down further. So let's see if buyers step in to really push this thing up. Took profit on those short. Oh, okay.
All right, this is the level where, this is the level where bears would have to defend up in this area, because this is where all that selling happened. It was like massive amounts of selling that happened right here. If not, then these bulls are about to stop all of these bitches out.
Yeah, they about to come for the cash. They coming for my ass. They coming for my paper trade back. Let's go up to these highs. I think that's a bad idea, but hey. YOLO.
Yeah, this rally right here is what needs to fail.
Give myself a little bit more room. Never move your stop loss, okay? Don't do this. Do not try this at home. My entry was 428 on NQ. For the shorts, very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Beautiful short. Really had to risk 5 points. So 5 minis, that's game time. Stop at 418. Oh, were you short or long? You were long? No. You were short. Oh, your stop was at 418. Wait, if you were short, your stop would have been up here. Am I tripping? I think you mean take profit was at 418. Yeah, were you short? Oh, you were short. So you mean your take profit was, if you got in at 428 and you were short, correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't your stop be on the other side? Not down? Or am I tripping? In supply on the 5 minute? Yeah. That's where we are right now. Like, I like this area for shorts, but the bears aren't showing their ass. Instead, bears are getting bought back up. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. We're paper trading it. Let's see. I don't want to put any more risk on the table, but I think, it's written law every day. The market reverses at 10:30. Okay. So we're going up. We must come down. That's law. Must happen. A move stopped into profit. Gotcha. I was short at 429.50, still in a runner. Yeah. I think your runner may be in a teeny bit of trouble here, but we'll see. There was like I said, there was a lot of selling that hit the tape on the on ES. They did not get rewarded here at these lows. Obviously, you add that in with this being VWAP. We'll see what happens. The risk is on the table. I think we're properly sized because we're in a paper trade account, so we could trade 100 of these motherfuckers if we wanted to. But also, I think our stop is properly set. So if we go above 44.06 on ES, we're out. We go above 43 or 433, we're out over here on NQ. I think it's a good trade setup. Good idea. I wouldn't put the risk on for me. Not enough confirmation for a real trade right now. Almost got me rejected to one tick away. It's coming for your ass, Micaiah. 429.50 on NQ. Bet. Yeah, I got NQ on the right. I got ES on the left here, guys. So see what happens. Oh. Rock out while this paper trade is on. That's what people be doing in a playback videos.
What they be doing?
They be having their music jamming like this. And then they be sitting up to type and shit. They be like typing into the Discord. Hey, I'm short here. This shit might get you cooked, but this is where I'm at.
Do the fucking Fortnite.
Yeah. We just gotta get through VWAP here, guys, at 43.98. It looks like we might get cooked, but we gonna hold this motherfucker anyway. Let's go.
There's some big ass sell bubbles at the bottom of this fucking.
Yeah, we gotta get 43.98 underwater because these little punk ass buyers tried to try us up here. NQ just too damn strong over there.
Yeah,
NQ looking like it's on some fucking energy drink type shit.
Yeah, he was holding very
yeah,
nicely.
we go get stopped out of NQ before we get stopped out of fucking ES. This beat sound cold in my headphones with the music up. Let's go. Come on.
What's the instrumental? I think it's like a ES Beats something. What's the shit called?
This one is
No Friend Zone. No Friend Zone.
No Friend Zone.
No Friend Zone. No Friend Zone. No Friend Zone. No Friend Zone.
Yeah, it's a lot of nothing going on right here. But like I said, if we get through 43.98 on ES, we'll be fine. I don't think that's how the song goes, Jay.
That's how the song goes. No new friends. No
I actually
new
got my
friends.
box set up
No
wrong
new
here.
friends. No new.
There we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of heavy orders on the ask on ES.
On ES.
CJ with the cheese.
CJ with the cheese.
CJ with the cheese. Yeah, a lot of selling going on at the lows. Not breaking the lows just yet. So we'll see what happens. If not, then we're probably going to hold VWAP as support, and we're going to rock it back to the upside. And it looks like they just relieved the market of some ask as well. So
yeah, they clearing a way to come cook our ass. Now they about to bake his ass. Yeah, it looks all of that liquidity that was up there above us was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, let them have it, guys. It's like, you know what, guys? Let's go ahead and let them have it.
Right. Stu's like, yeah, we tried and we failed.
Crazy part is how much further above VWAP NQ is than ES. Bro, what? Who is fucking mowing grass over there?
Oh, I think my next door neighbor.
Damn.
I'll mute.
Like, what he got? What he mowing the grass with? A motorcycle? Still in my short, yeah. I mean, especially if you already took profit, like it is what it is. Like either this shit gonna melt or it's gonna come kick our ass out this shit. It's lunchtime, boys. We'll probably get one more move before like at 11:30. Question is it to the upside or to the downside? Somebody filling a buy position here or sell position? That is the question. Ugh. I'm not even in this trade in real life, and fuck. Took one at 15413. Yeah, it don't look good on the tape for shorts right here. Because look, let me show you guys what I see on the tape. Look, let me show you guys what starts to bother me if I was in this trade in real life. Let me show you this. This entire time, I mean, look at these training wheels we putting on, right? We got this little back wheel right here. This the Liddy bike, Jay.
Liddy bike? Don't bring the Liddy bike.
The Liddy bike, bro.
Don't bring the Liddy bike back.
Look how many times Price tried to sell into this area at 43.98. Right? Like I know you can see it on the candlestick chart, but I feel like it just in my brain it's illustrated much better when I watch it on the book, right? Every time we come into this area, the only thing that can stop Price is buying. That's it. So the fact that we're stopping tells me that there's a passive or aggressive buyer somewhere in here. If I zoom in a little closer, he's somewhere in here. Look at this. He's hiding, right? You see him back there, back there, back there, back there. He's in here every time Price comes down. Look at this, 300 lots. He's eating up all that shit just in smaller increments. This is how they hide their orders from us little retail mofos, right? So to us, to the naked eye, it looks like, oh yeah, we're about to break. But reality is, if we were gonna break, I'm pretty sure 300-400 lots is enough to do it, right? That's the reality of it. And the fact that we haven't got more aggressive down here, it just lends to the idea that somebody's building a position on the buy side to actually go higher, not lower. So that's what Justin is seeing, and that's what he's trying to illustrate to you guys is the absorption of price is a big deal. We absorbed here, we absorbed here, we absorbed here, we came down lower. We went back up to show that the aggression was to the buy side. We came back down and we absorbed price once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times we absorbed price down here, which tells me I cannot go lower, so I have to go higher. So we'll see what happens. But
they also added orders to the bid below them as well.
Yep, they're adding this liquidity down here, 43.98 at that exact same level, which is another red flag. It's not to say that the trade can't work out. It's just a red flag if I was in this thing short, and you add in the fact that this is VWAP right here. 43.98 is VWAP. If we're on the other side of VWAP, you should be looking to be more bullish than bearish, right? And you can already see the result of all of that absorption. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all those taps. It was just somebody absorbing price. The more they absorb price, the higher the probability that they plan to push the market up. And now, look, once we're pushing out of this, look what we're seeing. As soon as we push out of this, see how they just had orders here at 43.98, but then they added at 0.50, 99. Watch the tape speed up, the volume increases, and now they're adding more liquidity underneath. A betting man, if I was a betting man, I would have been like Justin. I'd have probably got long inside of that consolidation at the lows. I was bullshitting around taking the short, but the more I started reading this trade and reading the tape, I'm like, yeah, we're about to get toasted on this short, you know. But these are things that, again, reading the tape, you can't see this on a candlestick chart. But here's the thing, it's not over for sellers, because remember, overall, they're in control of today's price action. Right? Because if we look back to the left, right? Remember, this is where all this aggressive selling came from, right? These sellers aren't underwater. They're still in benefit right now. All of these aggressive sellers are still winning. It's not until they come up here to 4404 or 4405, 4406 area, and that's why I said that's where I would like to be short anyway. But I just put the trade on just because I was bored. But and again, it's a paper trade. It doesn't risk. I don't risk anything. But the reason why is because this is the last time we came up to retest and we failed miserably. So either these sellers are stopping out of their position, or they're still here to fight. And, you know, that's what we'll have to find out if ES decides to come up 5 more points. But yeah, so. Bang, bang, bang. Ew, good. Out. I'm not telling you this to sell your position. What I'm telling you is to understand and recognize like what's behind the candlesticks, right? Like candlesticks are great because I mean they give you great confirmation. They give you a lot of things, but understanding the area in which you are off the candlestick chart, right? Using that VWAP to say, okay, above VWAP attracts a lot of buyers. All right, so that's key level number 1. But what are we doing at that key level? Well, let's go look at the tape. And then we look at the tape and see we've come down to that level multiple times and we haven't been able to break it. So does that make me bearish or bullish? Well, it's kind of for you to decide, but there's only one right answer. It should make you bullish because if we can't move lower, we can only go in one direction, right? Higher, or we just trade sideways here forever, which is not going to happen. So that's why when I wasn't trying to make you sell. I just wanted to make sure you had all the information because this could, again, nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I just know what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is an opportunity to long the market, not short the market. And those are the reasons why. It's a paper trade. I don't care if this thing loses, wins. It doesn't matter, right? What matters is, do you understand what's happening? So.
we're getting close to that high of day, or not high of day. Not high of day, but we're getting close to making a higher high here. So see what happens.
Oh gosh, I forgot to put exit and clear on my fucking Apex account. I'm so glad I just went and clicked on that shit. I was about to short the bejesus out this market. Woo!
And NQ is going for a high a day break as well.
Mm-hmm.
So again, still like in shorts, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we come up just a wee bit higher, and I'd be just fine with shorts. Like you said, right in that little sweet box, right where we found all the sellers this morning. And I'd love to see ES or NQ, because since it's up there first, I'd love to see NQ. Oh my gosh, NQ just
that was a strong sweep of the highs.
Whoa, that was
strong sweep of the highs right there.
Wow, what a fucking push by NQ.
Now you want to see this sustain. You do not want to see this come down. NQ just broke the NQ just broke its high and is sitting in supply, but you don't want to see this fail. You want to see buying continue.
Yes.
Continue to push this up. If this fails, this is not going to be good, and this is going to be a very nice short.
Yep. I'm already, let me make sure I'm locked and loaded. Let me see. Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. I go to ES. I'll take 2 contracts to start off with.
So let's see. Yeah, I'm just fails.
Again, it's doing the same thing it did this morning. Remember, NQ rocketed off, and ES was just standing there like, bro, stop playing. Like you know we ain't going no damn where.
Yeah, ES is now back in that key level 45.
I'm watching. They still haven't moved those orders up there 44.10 either.
NQ is continuing to try to push. So let's see. We need to continue seeing new buying come into the market, because a lot of breakout traders right now are trading NQ.
Oh yeah, and they're trapped like a motherfucker if this shit don't keep going.
Yep. NQ still trying to push.
I want to see ES get that push break of 44.10. There was no transactions up here too. That's what I really love. I mean, we didn't transact a lot at all through this area, so. And NQ still hasn't budged from 52.
Well, there's a seller.
It's starting to come down. Yep, it's starting to come down. Come on, ES, push up just a little bit more.
Here. The other thing that could fuel this too, especially for ES, is that a lot of buyers that got trapped up here, if they held their positions, they could be trying to sell this for break even. Yeah. All right, I'm getting short there. Might be a little bit late, but I think we're going to continue coming down. I maybe should have waited for a retest, but whatever. I'm only risking 3 points. I probably should have waited for a retest. Yeah, I think I tried to
be the first seller.
Yeah. That's all good though.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for. We got the liquidity sweep on NQ. I just want to see one more sweep of the highs for ES. We swept the highs on NQ. We haven't swept the highs on ES yet.
There is a big seller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like him. I'll take a short there with you. Put my stop above the highs up there.
Yeah, we basically got the same entry.
Yeah. He just looked more aggressive right there, but
Oh no, they definitely more aggressive. Like somebody was closing out of their position, worried that they weren't going to push the market up any higher.
runners in play took half here. 3,500 again. Let's go. Damn, boy. You over there killing it, damn Apex. What account you in, Micaiah?
That's not Micaiah. That's Escape the Matrix. God damn it,
I keep doing it. I did it again. I was reading Micaiah's comment, and I was reading Escape the Matrix comment and responding to Micaiah. But I'm sorry, guys. You guys sound nothing alike. I'm sorry. You don't sound like anything because I've never heard you talk. Been long in queue at 421, small size. Yeah, I think Justin and I are both short ES right now. So
yeah, this short is exactly what we wanted to see. I front ran it and got kind of lucky that it didn't.
Yeah, I thought we would get one more sweep, but once I saw that lower high put in, I went ahead and took it.
Yeah, and then you saw that aggressive selling step in after. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I did try a short. Once we put in a lower high, and then
I know you did.
We put in that other lower high. But you know where you know where I fucked up though. You know where I fucked up. I saw the absorption and I knew I should get out. And when you were talking about, I was like, I really need to get out of this trade. But my ego would not allow me. I literally was
talking to you because I was like, I know this motherfucker's short right now, so I'm gonna illustrate this trade just to him.
I knew I needed to get out, but like my ego wouldn't let me, and I'm like, well, it's only $50. I could have got out for like a $6 loss because I was like, I knew I needed to get out, but my ego would not allow me to get out. So that's one thing I really need to work on is like knowing that I need to get out, but like my ego not allowing me to do so. Like be like, well, maybe we might come back. It's like, no, motherfucker, you see the absorption, you know it's there. Like we've come down here 6 fucking times and we haven't been able to break this. Like get the fuck out.
You know what happens next. Like you know what happens next. Like you know what happens next.
And then I go from being down $6 to being down $30 and being like, fuck it. But it looks like we're coming back up again. I'd like to see another failed rally. Get 8 up here. We did bounce and we did use previous one red flag on this trade is that NQ used 14
the
15.432 as previous support. So that is a fucking red flag for us bears up here. Just something to note. We sold off aggressively, but then we used it as support. So that's not what we want to see. On top of that, well, this is a key level, so I don't know. It's just this is a make it or break it level.
Guys say he added to the longs off the bounce of the 9. Yeah, the 9 EMA bounce is holding. I got the 9 up on my TraderVate screen. We just bounced right off of it on ES as well. So we'll see if it holds or if these sellers up here are true sellers and we push the market down. I like longs. I like shorts all the way up until about 44.13. Once we get above the highs up here, then I won't be looking to short this anymore.
Yeah, if this short fails, I'm probably not even going to try to short the market again, because at that point, NQ has already broken its high. ES will be going for its high. It looks like we're trying to get bullish. It looks like we failed, but it looks like we just grab more buyers to bring us up even higher. It's like this breakout wants to be true.
Let's see if this candle closes as a hanging man pattern or tweezer bottom. It's usually the telltale sign. Like whatever happens after this 5-minute candle on NQ is going to be the telltale.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this fail. I want to see this rally fail. This is where the rally has to fail here, because this is where sellers really stepped in. So see if the rally fails. Either way, good trade idea, good trade entry.
that pullback was the second leg. We'll see. We shall see.
I just think for me, I just think it's higher probability to really get the market moving like this. We could potentially catch like a 20-point move to the downside on this trade. I just think the risk to reward on this trade just makes more sense to try to short this. You know, like my target's 43.8625. I get in at 44.03. So if this shit dumps down there, like it's a fucking dynamic ass trade. That's a mic drop trade right there. I'm walking the fuck away. We'll see.
Get this bitch revving up.
Because I think a whole bunch of sellers are gonna get stopped out, or a whole bunch of buyers are gonna get stopped out. All the breakout traders are gonna get stopped out. Like this is a recipe for shorting the market right here. So
NQ's already printing in that potential hanging man pattern here. So see if we come down.
This is the second test of that.
NQ has a pivot at 440. Yeah, we're sitting right at it. I'm sitting right at it.
See what happens. Test. Oh, there goes. NQ's breaking down. Come on, hold below that level. Give back.
Relax.
Give back the breakout, and we're good.
NQ hasn't gone anywhere. This shit is still trying to break down. Let this shit cook. When this motherfucker cook, we'll know it.
I know. I'm just saying. NQ could potentially break down right here. If it can hold below this level, then we're gonna get paid. That's all I'm saying. So it just got to hold. Yes, is a very interesting hour candle.
Oh, what does it look like?
We basically just closed the hour where we opened up the
that's what somebody was saying. Somebody was saying in chat. They was like, so basically we went whoop whoop, then back to the open candle.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it was like zip zip, and back to the open. It's like, oh, thanks. So back to 4402. Okay.
Yeah. We haven't really done much of anything.
No, not in regards to actually hold. Yeah, continuation to anything. Like it's just...
All right, I'll feel a lot better about this trade if NQ can hold below that level, that 43.3275.
I don't like it. We're doing the same thing we did the last couple times we were down here. So at VWAP, we got that aggressive selling, and then we just kind of tap and held on the tape, and then we got the aggressive. We went up higher, then we got the aggressive selling, then we tap on the tape.
But NQ's already breaking down below all of it.
That's true. I'm holding. I just don't like it until we get below 4401.
I am very.
I like the trade idea. I just don't like. Yeah, I just don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm seeing on the tape until we break below 4401 and then officially get back on the other side of VWAP below 43.97.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Then I'll be happy.
I'm just watching NQ, and I just like how NQ is selling off and holding down there, and they're not breaking back above. As long as NQ stays down, ES will inevitably come down with it, and it's still breaking down. So I think ES is going to get going here. It's just taking its sweet ass time. Look at NQ. Look at NQ.
I'm watching them both. I'm always watching both. I'm always watching both, bruh.
Yes, you better not be a little fucking bitch. You better fucking follow your fucking older brother.
Yeah.
You're fucking.
I don't know. I'm gonna go pee and then make my bed for my wife. I'll be right back.
Okay. I should probably make my bed too, but fuck it. I'm in here rocking with y'all. I think we're in a pretty good short though. I like our position right now. It's just a matter of ES breaking down at this point. There's a lot of selling and it's not being rewarded, and that is a little bit scary. Because NQ broke the fuck down and ES is not following. But I'm only risking 3 points, so all right. NQ held below the level that I wanted to see it hold below. I guess ES technically did too, but ES didn't really get the same sell-off, so yeah, I don't know. Technically, they're both below the levels, just ES is taking its sweet-ass time, but here it goes. It's trying to break down. NQ is looking very, very weak, so that's a positive. It looks like they got rid of those orders at 43.99, and NQ's looking like it's trying to break its lows. So I don't know. We'll see. There's been a lot of selling that hasn't been rewarded, so this trade really isn't giving me the warm and fuzzies right now. It looks like buyers are kind of trying to sustain. Yeah, now NQ's coming right back up. And ES really didn't go fucking anywhere. Goddamn, if we would have traded NQ, we'd be up like 40 points right now. ES is just like the stronger name. But whatever. I accepted the risk, so we'll see what happens. See if we break down. I think somebody, again, is loading up into a position, and it could be a buy position. I don't know. If we can, we about to go ham to the upside. If we can confirm support, it's a potential for sure. There's just a lot of supply above us, and I think that this is a good opportunity for sellers to trap some buyers. I just don't know if they trapped enough buyers, and they might be fucking with sellers right now. Because ES is definitely holding, and NQ fucking sold off, and ES did not. It's fucking super unfortunate. We'll see.
All right, I'm about to cut this damn trade. This shit getting on my fucking nerve.
I'm gonna hold it. Should I probably cut it? There's a lot of signs to cut, but
I'm getting out of this trade. I'm up $50. I'm taking my $50, bouncing. I just don't think we could come down, but that's just too many signs. Too many signs. It looks bullish. I'm getting the fuck out. There's no need to hold it. If the market keeps tapping the same fucking area and not breaking down, then could we come back up and retest where those sellers came in and go down lower? Sure, we can. But we're in an uptrend, and the uptrend's holding strong. So I'm going to take my little $50 and move on with my day. Close my trade of 8. Green on both of my trades on Apex. And even if I'm not green, I know I took some quality trades. No losses on the day. I could deal with that. 5 for 5 or 5 and 5 on my Topstep account. I can deal with that. About to go kill some people in Spider-Man. Beat it on ultimate level. I just think that the market is telling is giving some clear signs that it wants to continue to push higher. And I think if I continue to ignore them just because I say, well, I'm gonna just take the loss, it's like, nah, man, fuck that shit. I'm getting the fuck out. I don't like it. I'm up $50. I already gave you back another 50, and you look like you literally, the market literally on the candlestick chart, it literally looks identical to what it just did down here at 4,400.
It does look identical.
And just cut it. You know what you see, motherfucker. Get the fuck out. Stop being a fucking bullhead. You can always re-enter when it gives you more confirmation, but right now it's giving you confirmation to the opposite side, bro. Stop being a bullhead.
You're right. I can always get back in.
There's nothing in the handbook that says, you know what, thou shalt take a loss if thou is wrong. It's like, no, bro, like cut the trade, because it's showing you all the signs. Like if you were a bull, you'd be looking along this shit. Right? You know what I mean? Like you would be looking along this right now. So it's like, if it's giving me all of those signs, I just don't want to be in it. It's no longer a quality trade setup for me if it's not working out right away. I don't want to sit in it. I don't like the time frame. It's 11 o'clock. If it starts to flush, then I get back in the trade, right? When the momentum hits. Can it work out? Yeah, it could possibly work out, but you got to be comfortable with it either way. I just wasn't comfortable. Doesn't look good, so I sold. 5 minutes showing higher highs, higher lows on NQ. Hobbs, do you purposely make your bed in the middle of the trading to give you structure and discipline? Yes, Jers, 100%. I leave little chores laying around the house for me to take care of, so that when I'm in a trade, that's what I do to give myself 5 or 10 minutes. I gave this trade 5 minutes. I walked away. I made my bed. I took a piss break. Clean my room. Vacuum, whatever. I ain't vacuum today, but I know my wife likes those things, right? So it's kind of like it makes me look good as a husband, but also it takes me away from the trade, so I can be like, okay, when I come back in and I see what I'm seeing on Bookmap, I'm just like, I don't like the trade. It doesn't mean the trade won't work out. It just means I don't like the trade. And if I don't like the trade, I'm the manager of my account. So if I don't like the trade, I get the fuck out. I like this part of the trade now, and this may work out. Now, this is the momentum that you want to see. You could get back in the trade now, or you could just not get back in and view this as a potential sweep for buyers to push price back up. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, I don't fucking care. Like, once I cut the trade, I could care less about it. Like, I'm in a paper trade. Let that shit play out. I don't like this shit. It should have did this a long time ago. And, maybe it works out. Maybe it doesn't. But that was the break of structure you wanted to see right there. Like, that was the aggressive break of structure right there. But let's see if it holds, because there's a lot of buyers sitting down here at $43.99. Whoever it is that just sold the market is pissed that y'all even made it back up here. And NQ is also setting that drop-based drop, that rally down to the downside. Let's see if buyers step in, or do sellers actively break this through. And this also would make me uncomfortable. If I didn't sell right there, I would have sold right here. I'm telling you right now, the minute I saw all of that selling come in and we didn't straight flush, I'd be like, I'm out. And then maybe I don't get rewarded. I don't know, but that's just the way I'm looking at it. That's your trade bias, Justin. Same shit I do. It's okay. Like, it's okay to have a bias, right? It's okay. And maybe he's right about this trade. I suggested that he sell because it was making him feel uncomfortable. Right, just like it was making me feel uncomfortable. It was looking eerily similar to what just happened. And it's like, why take a loss when you can just say, okay, I can re-enter with a little bit more confirmation? If this sells off and we break some type of structure and we come back up and retest that, maybe we get more momentum, right? I don't like taking trades when they just sit like this. I don't like that shit. Maybe he does, Exactly. We didn't confirm anything. There was no confirmation. His confirmation he liked. I liked it too, but once we slid straight across and we kept tapping those lows, it looked like we were building up strength to go higher. So I cut the trade. I'm okay with it. He may be a little pissed at me later for talking him out of the trade, but that's okay. I'll take that.
It's fine. I mean, I still made the decision to hit the sell button. I got back in anyway, but
okay, good. And again, that's why I said, like I feel like you feel better getting in on this momentum, understanding that, okay, now the selling's pushing. Let me try to get in on a little bit of a pullback, or click the sell button as the price is coming down, And this feels like a better trade, in my opinion, or a less stressful trade, I should say. I still would be afraid of these lows down here.
This is the area we gotta break.
This is the area that I would be like, bro, my butt perking up for you. I'm like, bro, if this shit pops back up, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, this is the area that we gotta break right here.
There's a lot of selling going on down here, though, a lot. So I think this overall seller that came in may be about to fucking dump this market, and you might hit that home run banger you've been looking for. So. My paper trade is fucking this fucking stop loss on this paper trade.
This fucking shit on goddamn NQ though. I'd have felt so much better about this trade on NQ.
You'd be already killing it right now. It was a better setup, honestly, on NQ than it was on ES. Like, ES is just refusing to sell off. NQ's already like you could have been done with the trade on NQ. That's a fucking 40-point move on NQ.
Yeah, I think once,
move on NQ.
I think once ES breaks below this
VWAP?
level though, yeah, once it breaks below VWAP, I think we'll be straight. I'm trying to speak it to existence.
Okay. Well, once it breaks below VWAP, yes, I think you'll be Gucci. And for me, if it breaks below VWAP, I'll play the retest of VWAP short. I will feel more comfortable there. This whole maybe it break VWAP shit, I don't feel that shit. So if I don't feel something, I just let it ride, man. It's fine with me. Like, this shit can dump all day. I've missed plenty of trades. I've lost plenty of trades. It ain't gonna make me a bit of difference. Not a bit of difference.
But yeah, this is the level. This level right here. This level right here is the level on ES that has to break.
It's VWAP. It'll make me feel more comfortable if NQ comes down here and just K slays VWAP. Like that'll make me give me warm and fuzzies. But NQ's nowhere near VWAP, but it's breaking through the lows. It's trying to break through the lows.
This is the level where that's got to.
There you go. That's what you want. Come on down. Come on. There you go. One more big sweep. The selling's picking up. The volume's aggressive down here.
Yeah, sellers want to get rewarded. So, let's see them break this shit and hold it.
There you go. Oh, NQ just broke his lows just now.
Yeah.
I don't know why I stuttered like a fucking... I was like...
Man, you NQ, you're fucking beautiful. God damn.
Yo, NQ is dog walking in ES right now. Look at the race. Go NQ, go.
I know. NQ out here killing.
Yo, you would have been done with this trade. This is a 60-point fucking move on NQ right now. Yeah, and that's the difference. That is the difference right there. Sometimes, like you never know which one's gonna do it. But to me, when we were talking about NQ, I was like, shit, we just took the fucking trade on NQ because
damn right we should have just taken the fucking trade on.
Look at this shit. ES is not even moving. NQ is gone. All right, so hopefully NQ doesn't get this bounce off of VWAP here. Hopefully, NQ...
I'm bringing my trade to break even because I don't like the fact that this is the bounce spot. So if this just takes me out for break even, then it takes me out. But hopefully, we continue this selling and we get these. Oh nope, never mind.
I was about to say, that's the motherfuckers raising from the dead. These buyers are like, yeah, no, thank you. A break would be nice. Problem is we didn't. Yeah, bro. The only way I'm shorting this shit again is if we break on the other side of VWAP. Like all this selling is great, but it's not. Sellers aren't getting rewarded yet. So, not saying that they won't. They're just not getting rewarded. I view this as a potential liquidity grab before we go fucking ape shit back to the top. So,
well, what I'm kind of hoping for this to be the selling because people are worried about what Powell's about to say.
Yeah, fundamentally, I would agree with that.
So, the market came down, the market came back up. A lot of people took profit. They tried to break the high. They failed. Now we're below it. Now people are like, fuck, let me just exit my position. Powell's about to speak. And then just for them to run this shit right back up when Powell starts talking again.
Yeah. Overall, it's an uptrend. Yeah, no, 100%. I think we all understand that it's an uptrend, but today's price action has been controlled by the bears, right? I think we can all agree that from the key level of 44.13, at least on ES, on NQ, bulls kind of took back over, but now they're getting rejected at the top or at the new high. But since this morning, ES hasn't been able to reclaim its highs. It's just been dumping. So, but yes, overall, we all agree that on the hour, the 4 hour, like we're in an uptrend. That's not debatable. But on today's price action, as a day trader, you got to focus on the opportunity that's in front of you, right? So if there's an opportunity for sellers to be offside, buyers to be offsides, you want to take that into consideration. I think this current trend that we're on right now is also an uptrend. We also agree there, right? Not really. We did a higher high, so bulls are fucking mad. No. I'm talking about ES, Escape from the Matrix. I know what you see on NQ. I'm just specifically discussing ES, but yes, you're correct on NQ. NQ put in a higher high. ES did not get that higher high though, right? If you look on ES, we didn't print that higher high. Instead, we printed a double top. So even though this is a higher high here on NQ, on ES there was no higher high put in. Instead, we put equal highs in, and now we're breaking below there. So
come on, flush it.
I think 43.91, just like my paper trade says. I think, again, I wasn't willing to put this actual risk on the table. I tried it. I didn't like all this wiki shit, so I got the fuck out. I think 43.91 is a good area to potentially take some profit, but I also think a fake out below VWAP is potentially in place here. So I don't like this area right now. I don't like it. I know Justin's winning on this trade, but I don't fucking like it. I fucking hate it.
I don't like it neither.
Not the idea. I like the idea. I just don't like the price action within it. So I would be extremely uncomfortable in this trade. So, but I'm back green on the paper trade.
I'm a little uncomfortable, but I think we continue. I think we could continue to sell off.
I think the idea was right. Like you said,
I think there's a lot of sellers.
The trade that you originally took was a great trade idea, and I think I think the two of us, me specifically, I was just uncomfortable. I just didn't like it. I was like, I don't fucking like it. I would have liked it a lot better if I was on NQ though. NQ flushed nicely. NQ gave you one fucking NQ gave you one basing candle and then dump. ES was like basing. I'm like, bro, what the NQ is dumping over here.
But I think ES is coming to kind of catch up right now. Hopefully.
Well, ES is actually caught up and past NQ now, because now ES is below VWAP and NQ is still above VWAP.
Yeah, but I guess from a structural standpoint.
From a structural standpoint, they're about the same. Yeah. But from a
point standpoint,
VWAP,
they're not even close.
Yeah.
But we're holding below VWAP, and like at least it looks like every attempt for buyers isn't really being rewarded at the moment.
You know, all that selling that came in this morning, like I feel like that's what I would need to see to feel like warm and fuzzies about this area. Like I just feel like every time we get to a key level, we just stop. And it's like, bro, can we just keep going and get past this area, please? Like, can y'all just pick it up, like you did this morning? Just pick that shit up and get me out of here.
just get all the selling.
Just get on with it, right? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Major. I know you guys primarily trade NQ, and I trade both, right? Like I trade where the setup is, right? But I like to trade ES more than I like to trade NQ because I can manage my risk over there a lot better. But I understand 100% why people love to trade NQ, because I'm sure Justin would agree he would have loved to take this trade on NQ over ES right now.
Oh, I would have never been even close.
Yeah, he would have never even been.
I mean, I wasn't close to being stopped out either, but I'd have been in profit damn near the entire time on NQ compared to ES, where I was like struggling to be up.
If you would have entered on the same rejection on NQ, which would have been like 443.50, if you'd have got in at 443.50 and put your stop above the highs, you'd have been risking 20 points, so $200 of risk, and you would have already been up on 5 micros. Fucking what, 50 points, $500?
Mm-hmm.
And it was never a doubt. Like you could have went to break even damn near immediately. With ES is like, fuck, man, just get to the point. And then they end up finding buyers.
Yep.
And it just scares you more out of your position. With NQ is like, yeah, we found buyers, bro, but we going down. We got you, bro. Don't even trip.
Yeah, I think this thing's about to come get my ass. We'll see though.
Daily resistance. Yeah, I agree. The daily, I think I got it over here. It's like a daily gap right here on NQ at 15461.
I'm hoping this is a drop-based drop here on the 5 minute that we're about to print, but we'll see.
Yeah, it looks good to potentially be. You just, like I said, you just don't want this candle to come up more than like 50%. But yeah, purple haze 20, aka Xavier. On the daily, this is what I was going through this morning on my pre-market plan. There's a where the fuck? Oh, here it is. There's a fair value gap right here. Let me take VWAP off so you guys can see it a little better. All right. And so if we was to just put a little box right here, little orange box.
It's about to come get my ass.
Oh, is it pumping again?
It's trying to pop up. I think we're about to find buyers. I think this is about to be a failed breakdown. This is about to be unfortunate.
Like I said, I hated that fucking area. Anytime we buy VWAP, I hate fucking playing by VWAP. It fucking annoys the shit out of me. But yeah, we got this daily gap right here. It's not a gap fill, it's a fair value gap from this wick here at 46125 into 53125. This is what we were going over this morning. He said, "Oh, let's go."
That was just stronger selling than I thought we were gonna see right there.
Hey man, hey, you chose this life. This life didn't choose you. Oh, drop base drop. Oh, perfect. Yeah, base and candle. Could be. It's got potential. The boy's got potential.
Nope.
When I say he's got his own money, baby, he's got his own money. Oh man, I'm about ready to go play some Spider-Man. Exited my loans, obviously back in longs now though. He said obviously. Okay,
not a bad place to long the market.
It's not.
Yeah, we're gonna push back up.
Go ahead and get out if you think that.
Yeah, I'm already at break even. It ain't profit to take. Fuck it.
Okay. You're gonna lose money if you at break even.
Yeah.
Cover the fees, maybe?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean the 30-minute candle looks pretty good. Oh. But we are struggling right here.
You entered this trade on a 5-minute.
No, I entered on the 1.
Or that. You need the 1-minute candle to look good. What the 1-minute candle look like now?
I don't look that great. We're pulling back. But
You said it don't look that great. Yeah, this looks like an inverse head and shoulders down here. We'll see. I just hate trading around VWAP and at 11:30. I fucking hate it. Unless we get like an aggressive move and like there's confirmation, like I fucking hate it. I try to get my trades in before 11.
Yeah, I mean we're like an hour and a half away from Powell, so I'm hoping that people are.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that the fundamental analysis of Powell is a great thing to hold your hat on right now. Like everybody just be like, "Hey man, he about to come speak in about an hour. Let's just dump this shit now." Bet.
Right? Yeah. Let's just get out of our positions.
Yeah, let's just cut this shit, bro. We can always buy this shit. Like they telling him, like I told you. I mean, you can always re-enter.
You can always buy your shit back.
NQ looks ugly right now. We just got to break these lows, and I think we're about to get this drop base drop forming here. It's just slow.
Yeah, ES just broke its low. It's kind of trying to reclaim it, but we're still good. We're still holding on to the trade. You know what I'm saying? We're still. I'm basically.
You might want to get the fuck out them longs right now. I don't know.
Basically, back to break even on the day if I took profit right here, which I don't understand how.
I cannot believe I'm green on this fucking paper trade now. What a fucking trade! What a paper trade! God, Lee. I think we were down like 1,600 on this thing. We're taking 44 contracts off at 43.91. We're trying to let the rest ride to 43.75.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold the 43.85. That's my profit target.
I like that area too.
15-point trade.
What a fucking trade! Good fucking job, bro.
Oh, the hell is a 20-point
this
trade?
Shit fucking helps. Add some more contracts.
Nah, I'm already in 5 micros.
Don't sweat it, man. Like,
I'm not sweating shit. The trading what I hold my hat on is that the trading idea was fucking dynamic, and we can repeat that trading idea every single fucking day.
And you know what? After all of that planning, guess where this trade still came from? The 5-minute supply zone.
I did use the 5-minute supply zone.
Oh, okay. He's like, I did. We had a
mark that shit like a motherfucker.
Oh shit! If I would have realized this, damn Jay, I ain't even peeped this on the candlestick chart, bro. What? Remember when you were trying to when I was saying I wouldn't long it here, I would wait for the inverse head and shoulders or the head and shoulders. I didn't even peep when we were wicking up right there when I sold. Look at this shit, bro. That was the fucking right shoulder that was stopping price right there. If I would have just did a little further analysis and been like, nah, we're good as long as we don't break above 44.03. I think we're okay. Because that was the fucking shoulder. Damn, I just saw that shit. It's crazy. I still would have sold down here though. No doubt about it. As soon as I saw that selling not get rewarded, I'm like, and I'm out. I'll see you on the next one, bro. 5 points, $500. I'm going.
All right, NQ sitting at VWAP. It's kind of getting the bounce, so, but it is closing at its low. So
let me ask you a question: if you were in larger size, would you still be shooting for 20 points?
Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, that's the I'm basically just aiming for. So
that's your target, no matter what.
Yeah,
because I think 43.91 on the 5 minute would be where longs would want to come in. So I would just be careful at 43.91. Where all of that buy-in came in.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's a good point.
So
I guess my thing would be this, like 4385 would be like my target, but it would be dependent on that area where the buy-in, like you're saying, like if we just flush right through it, then
I got you. But the characteristic of the trade changes depending on what happens during the trade. I got you.
Yeah. Like right now, we're bouncing off VWAP, so we'll see. This could be the bounce right here.
Bang bang.
Oh yeah, we're getting aggressive off VWAP. Aggressive off VWAP. Jesus Christ.
They don't want to get this shit up. Come on, man. Powell's coming, bro. Powell. Mr. Dump this shit, aka Mr. Flush everything.
That was a good defense. Let's see if it holds and continues and we go lower though.
Yeah, I like you said. I think you hang your hat no matter what happens. You hang your hat on the trade idea. It was a damn good trade idea. I just didn't like the price action. And I think it would have been a better trade idea on NQ.
Oh, 100%. I'd have probably been out of this at fucking VWAP. I'd have just been like, fuck it.
Yeah, you'd have been done. You'd have been up 60 fucking points. And now you're stuck in this motherfucker. You're just trying to get 3 points out of this shit. And fuck, like the difference is over on ES, because it didn't melt. You might take a break even trade, but on NQ, it melted quickly.
Yep.
And you would have got a 60-point trade, depending on your size. That's $600 to $1,000. It's the same exact trade, and that's what I was trying to say that day when we were having the discussion. I'm like, I get what you're saying, but it's how they move that makes the biggest difference for scalpers. Because it's like yeah, you could scalp ES with larger size on this move, but you got to risk a little more, right? With 5 micros, on ES, you can't. I mean, you really need bigger moves, right, to make even a dent in your day.
Yeah, I agree, and that's the whole reason why I want Topstep to change the rules to 10 fucking micros, because like, bro, you can't make real money. You can't. Unfortunately, you have to hit your profit targets, right?
Well, you just have to be more comfortable with the size, though. Like,
no. Well, no, it's not that. You got to hit your profit targets on Topstep, right? Like the $200 a day. You know how many points you got to make on ES on 2 contracts to make $200? It's like 20 points.
Well, my point is that because of the way their shit is set up now, you just got to be comfortable playing larger size. So you just trade. You just trade 1 mini on ES, and you really just need fucking 4 points.
Yeah, but then I feel like you kind of screw yourself in a sense. Because
how do you screw yourself? You just got to be comfortable with the size.
You don't screw yourself, but
it's the same trades. Like the way I look at it is like it's the same.
It is the same, but you can't maximize your profit. I guess is my thing. It's like you.
What do you mean?
Because once you're out, you're out. Like you can't scale. You know what I mean? So it just makes it a little bit harder.
Well, I mean, is the goal to maximize your profit, or is the goal to hit $200 a day?
The goal is to maximize.
That's what you got it.
My goal is to maximize my profit, and here's why. Because let's say I take a trade with a mini, and let's say I make $200 and I'm out and I'm done for the day, right? And then it proceeds to dump another $10, and I could have capitalized on a much larger move, but I didn't. And now the next day comes around, and now I take 2 losses, and now I'm down. Yeah, but when I would have been up, and I think that
Justin, you don't have to explain this to me. You don't have to explain this to me. But this is my point. This is my point.
Okay.
If your goal is to maximize your profit, then why not just play larger size? Is my point. Because you can still maximize your profit with larger size. You just lower your profit target because you can make the money faster, is my point. Right? Well, if your goal is to maximizing your profit does not have to be synonymous with getting 20 points out of the market. They don't have to be one and the same. You can maximize your profit by playing larger size and just being comfortable managing your risk. You see what I'm saying?
My question to you would then become, when you size up, are you adding more risk? Because if you're adding more risk, then you have to be comfortable adding that more risk to the table.
That's my point. Like my point is that I think by playing so small size, you're accomplishing one thing but you're also creating another problem, right? When you're playing 5 micros, right? But you're also trying to get to $3,000, right? You're accomplishing 2 things. One, you're allowing yourself to not feel the pain of being down strongly on a day. But you're also telling yourself, well, I'm maximizing my profit by getting 20 points on ES, which doesn't happen but maybe once or twice a week, right? A 20-point move on ES is just not something that we've been seeing, right? So if you're trying to get 10 to 20 points on ES, right, that you can actually catch and capture, it's rare, especially if you need to get it playing 5 micros. Because I'm playing 2 minis, right? Yes, I'm playing 2 minis, but I'm accepting the risk of $200 to $300, right? I'm accepting that risk because I know that I can mentally handle that risk. And if I can accept that risk, that means that, okay, my drawdown is $2,000 on a 100K account, right? And I get it, you're in a 50K account, but I think I've proven that I can accept the risk on 1 mini at least, or 5 micros over on NQ. But I think like you lower the amount of points that you need to look for on a daily basis, right? Like this trade right here, when you got in originally at 4402, 4403, or whatever it is, right? When you get in at 4403, 3 points and you're up $300. You're more inclined to say, I'm not giving back this 300 because I'm in a prop firm account. I'm trying to grow the account. That $300 means the next trade that I can take, I just bought myself another trade, right? With a micro account, yeah, you win one trade and you buy yourself another trade, but what traction did you make towards your goal? You know? So I don't know. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's all, I guess to me, I'm trying to look at it more as a relative game. Not so much not so much of like a profit game, right? So like if I can be consistent and I can consistently hit 10, 15, 20 point wins on ES, then that only boosts my confidence to when I size up to be able to do the exact same thing.
I don't disagree with 10 points. I think the reason why I asked is because I think 20 points is rare. I don't think it can't happen.
I don't think 20 points is that rare.
I think I think it's rare that people get 20 points on ES as of lately, right? Like you get 20-point moves on ES, yeah, 100%. But it's rare that you catch 20 points on ES from top, because you got to catch it basically from top to bottom, unless you catch those days where ES moves 60 fucking points, right? Like, great. But I think realistically, 10 to 12 points is like the sweet spot for any move before reversal on ES, usually. Lately,
yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I mean, from top to bottom, this last move was 20 points. So you would have had
you would have had to be in at the top and out at the bottom. Yeah, so realistically, of that move, you might catch
12 maybe 15 points. Maybe.
12 to 15 points, exactly. That's my point. Is like you can't expect to receive 20 points if you know on average from top to bottom this thing is barely moving 20 points. Are there those rare times where this morning, hell, we dumped 20 points, but that was an aggressive ass dump. And how rare did that feel? That felt very rare. It's like, oh shit, like, all right, we coming down, But that was 20 points on ES, and you would have had to be in literally from the top to the bottom. So that's all I'm saying. I just think, 10 to 12 points like for instance, when I trade the 2 minis now, like I'm looking for between, if I'm risking 2 points, I want to at least bring home 3 to 4 points. Right. I'm okay with that because I know my risk is covered on a 2 to 1. If I get 12 points or 10 points, it's an added bonus. I'm like, all right, cool. That's 5 times my risk. Like, I'll take that all day. But I think to be risking 5 micros, be risking 2 to 3 points, and basically trying to get what 5, 6, 7 times your risk, almost 6 times your risk. That's asking a lot from the instrument. That's all.
I would agree, but I would also say that's where the power of runners come into play, where it's like, okay, I'm going to take off 50% of my position at 10 points, and I'm going to let my runners run and see if I can't capitalize the rest. I think that's the power that Apex doesn't allow you to, or not Apex, Topstep does not allow you to do when you're only when they limit you to just 2 micros. Like, I think that's ridiculous.
I agree with you. I don't think we're disagreeing on that fact that runners can be powerful, but they can also be a double-edged sword. Would you agree with that?
They can be. You got to be able to manage the runners correctly, 100%.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to manage them. They either make more money or they don't, because there is no in between, right? It's if you're up X amount of points and you take 3 contracts off and you leave 2 runners, the minute those 2 runners go negative, you've lost money. So the runners have one job, and that's to bring more profit. So they're 100% a double-edged sword, as opposed to trading. And again, this is just my thought process, right? Like, I know we differ at this. I would rather trade larger size and be okay with a 2 to 3 point move on ES or 4 point move on ES, because I know I'm getting closer to my goal. Can I hold? Yeah. Can I drop down in size? Sure. Am I going to size up? No, because I know I can accept the risk of 2 minis. But let's say on a day like yesterday, when the price action was horrible, I just go over to fucking NQ and I trade like 3 micros because I know I don't want to put on that much risk, So I don't know. I just try to play around with it. But like you said, what works for you is what works for you. So this trade's taking fucking forever. This trade is taking fucking forever. I'm so glad I cut this shit. Win, lose, or draw. This motherfucking taking forever. Didn't I tell you we was gonna look up? It was gonna be 11:30 and your ass was gonna be in a trade. It's every day. It's like you miss the volatility. You be like, all right, it's 11 o'clock. Now I'm gonna trade. Okay. All right.
I should probably look at my journal and see. I probably take the most losses at this time too, to be honest.
Every single time, bro. I know, because I've been trading with you forever. Like, you trade, it's like you trade at the exact same time every day. You missed the initial move, you missed the retest, you missed the reversal. Then you be like, okay, 11:30. This is where I want to trade. I'll be like, bro, you do not want to trade at this time. But yeah, you should I think you can color code it in your journal, right? Or it'd be like you could just color code like every time you take a trade at a certain time.
It'll tell you overall like how much money you make per time and how much money you lose per time. It'll tell you.
I bet you take a lot of losses during this time frame.
I probably do.
Chopped cheese at lunch, yeah, bro. Anytime I look up,
trade, so it's fine.
You can't lose, but you losing your time and your fucking mental capacity.
I'm gonna need you to change your fucking name back. Yeah,
it's Purple Haze, bro. Purple Haze 20, bro.
It's not Purple Haze 20. It's Xavier Haze 20. Purple 20 Haze. Xavier.
Planning on taking 70% off the trend line. Damn, we was in here talking. I didn't even know y'all was taking trades. Let's see. We are running in the daily. Yeah, bounce right on the 50 SMA. Yep. I exited my loans. Obviously back in loans now. Same zone this morning. I averaged scalped in lower size. My loans are 391. Okay. Yeah, I think we just chop around until Powell. Just gonna be on this trade forever.
That could also be true too. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, I'm gonna get out before Powell fucking. I'm gonna be. My goal is to exit this trade probably by around 1:30. If we haven't broken down, I'll just get out. If I'm still in this trade and it's 1:30, I'm just gonna get out of the trade completely.
Yeah, like I said, I just try to be ready to trade either in the like from 5 o'clock in the morning, and this is why I knew. I told you yesterday, I was like, I'm getting up early and I'm taking trades because I knew that the market was going to be playing games today, which it actually gave some good price action other than this 11 o'clock bullshit. But I knew that the market might be on some funky ass shit. That's why I was like, man, I'm taking my trades early and I'm walking the fuck away early. And I'm glad I did.
Base drop on NQ potentially.
Yeah, looks good. NQ's below VWAP now, finally. There's just no participants in the market. Are we staying for Powell or what? Because if we're not staying for Powell, I'm about to bounce. It's way past my bedtime.
It's up to you, bro. I don't care. I don't care. It's up to you.
Oh, okay. If it's up to me, we out, guys. Look, I don't care about Powell. I don't care to trade during that time frame. It's 1 o'clock. I'm done trading. I don't need anything else. I tell you guys, I try to get out of here by 11 o'clock. 1, so I can play Spider-Man, but 2, because I don't want to look at the market all damn day. That's not my job. Like, it's not what I want to do. So please be careful out there. Make sure you guys come back. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Turn the notification bells on so you get notified every time we go live or put out a video. Follow us on Twitter at the Trader Shop _Trader Shop, at Seals the Gains with an S. Wait, what's up, Jers? He said, wait. What you want, Jers? What's up?
This market look like it's about to rip.
Mm-hmm. It definitely does.
Out.
Boo! Jer said boo. What y'all want? Do y'all want us to stay for the Jerome Powell or what? Like, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go play Spider-Man. Look, we'll stay for the next one. I think this one's gonna be a nothing burger. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's not gonna say shit. Absolutely nothing. So, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. I love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.